Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, Canadian Northwest Mounted. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. It is a bleak April morning. Authorities in Washington, D.C. have just been notified that a farmer near Annapolis, Maryland, has seen an unidentified airplane fall in the Severn River only a few miles from the Naval Academy.
Radio Tower, Annapolis. Watson speaking. Yes? Yes, General McCall. I've been trying to contact that plane for 20 minutes. All right, sir. I'll try again.
Chesapeake Patrol, Donovan speaking. What's that? No, Annapolis. All of our planes are grounded, and no private planes have left Baltimore vicinity in the last 48 hours.
War Department Intelligence. Yes. Yes, General. I'll dispatch pursuit squadron from Langley Field at once.
Three days later, despite cooperation of Army, Navy, and state authorities, the mysterious plane has not been found. Then suddenly, in an isolated cove in the Severn River, the wrecked plane is discovered.
Oh, good morning, Evans. Good morning. Come in. Have a chair, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
Evans, you've been assigned to the most mysterious case of the year.
The plane in the Severn River?
That's right. Now, Evans, all we know is that it was an observation plane, equipped with aerial cameras to make maps of this country's naval defenses. Undoubtedly, the occupants abandoned the plane, bailed out with their photographs, and were picked up by a waiting boat and taken to their hideaway.
I understand.
Now, your job, Evans, is to find out who they were and who owned the plane. Today, you leave for Canada, where you will outfit yourself with everything Canadian, and then return immediately to Cambridge, Maryland, and take up residence as a visiting gentleman farmer.
You can count on me, sir, to do my best.
It is June of the same year. Evans of the Federal Bureau of Investigation is now Harold Creighton, a Canadian rancher, who has taken a summer house in Cambridge, Maryland, near Annapolis. Living with him is Genevieve Franklin, also a federal employee who poses as Marie Creighton, his sister. On Saturday night, Harold Creighton always holds open house for the summer colony.
Well, Marie, are all our guests having a good time?
It seems so, Harold, but I hope Ashton doesn't disappoint us again. After all, he's such an interesting man.
Yes, but I still think we ought to keep our eyes on Gregory. You know, that quiet, round-shouldered chap. There he is over there.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Gregory?
Oh, yes, indeed, yes. You know, it's always a pleasure to be at your house parties, Miss Creighton. And I'm so sorry to think that I'll have to spend the next 3 weeks in New York and miss these lovely times.
Oh, are you flying up?
I should say not. Flying is the last thing I do.
Oh, come now, Mr. Gregory. Don't tell me that in this modern day and age you've never been up in a plane.
Well, that's right. I'll stick to trains.
Oh, won't you change your mind and fly up with Harold tomorrow?
Well...
He was going to fly his own plane alone, but I'm sure he'd love to have you along.
Well, now, you know, that might not be so bad if you're sure Harold's a competent flyer. Yes. Yes, I might be inclined to take a chance on it.
Well, Harold, I think I've got you a customer for your trip tomorrow.
Who, Ashton?
No, Gregory. He'll meet you at the airport at 7 o'clock.
Here, Gregory, better put on these goggles. It's windy.
All right, but I still don't know if I should fly with you, Creighton. It just don't seem right.
Well, come on, fella. It'll all be over in 2 hours.
Close to their destination at the Newark airport, Gregory is smiling happily at the anticipation of a safe landing, when all of a sudden...
Creighton! Creighton! Creighton, what's the matter with you?
It's my heart. I'm a goner, Gregory.
What?
A goner. You take the stick.
Me? I can't! I can't, Gregory! See, we're going to crash!
But the plane does not crash. Creighton, feigning an ailing heart, quickly recovers and lands Gregory and himself unharmed. G-men notified by Genevieve Franklin are awaiting the plane. To make sure that Gregory is kept in the dark about Creighton's scheme, they arrest the two flyers on a technical charge.
I'm awfully sorry, Gregory, getting you into this mess. I really didn't know about needing a commercial pilot's license to fly a passenger.
Well, thank goodness we're at least safe. When will they let us out of here?
Yeah, the chief says it'll be at least a few days before we can get our release.
Well, I'm going to call my attorney. That's what I'll do.
Well, we're in on a federal charge. Looks like we'll have to stay and like it.
Well, maybe I'll stay, but I won't like it.
On the pretense of appearing before a tribunal, Creighton is separated from Gregory. He flies back to Cambridge, going right to his house.
Look, Marie, I tried that heart attack on Gregory, and he almost let the plane crash. Sorry, but he doesn't know a thing about flying.
Oh, then he's innocent, is that right?
That's 100% right.
Where is he now?
Being held on a technical charge, just in case he gets wise and starts talking around here. That would spoil all our work.
But they can't hold him forever.
Well, that's just it. We have to work and work fast.
What's your plan?
Just this. Listen, I'll tell Ashton to meet me tomorrow.
Well, this is a surprise visit. Come in, Marie.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Ashton.
Now, none of that Mr. stuff. Remember what we said last night?
All right, Teddy.
That's better. Now, what's on your mind?
Why, well, who said anything's on my mind?
Well, a girl who plays tennis every afternoon doesn't go visiting on the loveliest day of the summer unless something's troubling her. Come on, what is it?
Well, I'm ashamed to say it, but Harold's flying to New York on business, of course, and I've never been there.
Yes?
Well, it sounds silly, doesn't it? But I want to go along.
And just where do I come in?
Ah, that's right where you come in. Harold said he'd let me go if I had someone to show me around. And there's no one I'd rather have as an escort than you.
With such a beautiful compliment, Marie, and such a beautiful girl, no one could be so ungallant as to turn her down.
Oh, then you'll come with us?
I'd be delighted.
Well, Mr. Ashton, how do you like flying?
I rather enjoy it. It's not a new experience to me, you know.
Oh, then you fly a plane, Teddy.
Not exactly. Just fly in a plane.
Oh, you must be like me. Say, I don't know the difference between a cockpit and a fuselage.
I'm not much on these mechanisms either.
Harold, what's wrong with you?
Oh, it's my heart again. I'm afraid it...
Dad!
What's wrong, Marie? We're spinning down to the ground. Here, let go of that stick. Here, I'll take it. Quick, get away from there. Oh, there now.
Oh, Teddy, you saved my life. How can I ever thank you?
By not telling a soul about what happened.
Oh, that's impossible. When we land at the Newark airport, they'll see.
We're not going to land at the Newark airport. We're flying across the Canadian border.
But, Teddy,
Oh, Teddy, Marie, you're the only person in the United States who knows that I can fly a plane.
Well, what's so terrible about that?
It might be good evidence if the government ever brought me up for a spy trial.
You, a spy? Oh, how could you?
I could do a lot of things. Now, you listen to me. We're going to fly to your ranch at Manitoba. That ought to make a swell hideout.
Well, what about Harold?
Dead men tell no tales, but I'm taking no chances. I'll drop his body in one of the lakes.
Ted, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would. I have too much valuable information on my person, and I'm taking no chances.
No, I guess you won't take any chances. The first thing you can do is take your hands off that stick.
Why? Put that gun away, you fool.
Not such a fool.
All right, have it your way, but who'll fly the plane?
I will.
You. Why, I thought you were dead.
I'm sorry to be such a disappointment, Ashton, but dead men tell no tales. And I have an awful lot to tell the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Canadian Northwest Mounted. Federal agents from all nations join hands to blast criminal activity from the face of the earth.
Federal agent. Early on the morning of April 23rd, 6 convicts blast their way with stolen dynamite through one of the walls of a great penal institution. Before the startled guards can come to life, 6 dangerous criminals, lifers, all are at loose upon the world. Quickly, all the aids of modern science are rushed into use by wireless, by interstate radio,
Calling all peace officers. Calling all peace officers.
by teletype.
Be on the lookout for 6 men, escaped convicts.
By automobile, by aeroplane, men search the surrounding country. "24 hours later, still no trace of the men is to be found. The prison break, carefully planned and executed, is successful. Then, 24 more hours, with the trail fast growing cold, the Federal Bureau is called on the job. Bronze-skinned young men, silent, grim, are called upon to do what all other methods of police and penal procedure have failed to do. Assembled in a small room in a large city.
All right, men. We've all got pictures and details on each of the felons involved in this outbreak. Needless to say, the men must be returned to the penal institution from which they escaped. It's a routine job. Check up on the history and background of each convict. Sooner or later, he'll turn up again in the same spots. And when he does, get him. That's all.
Okay, I'll get after him.
Well, Herb, what do you think?
Looks like a long assignment, Red. How about you?
I have a few angles that might hurry things up for us. I was in on the case when the Treasury men arrested Slim Bracecourt. I have a hunch that Bracecourt led the mob that broke out of prison. If you're with me on this, we might work together.
Lead the way, old son.
There's a woman who used to keep house for the gang before they were sent up. She visited them a couple of times during the trial and tried to perjure herself on the stand.
And,
I've a hunch at least 1 or 2 members of the gang will come running to her to hide them.
Not Bracecourt.
Oh, no. Not Bracecourt. He's too smart. But a couple of those hoodlums couldn't pass a 3rd-grade test. They're the ones we'll round up first. Come on, partner. There's work to be done.
And so Federal agents take up the trail. Working in forces, working separately, working in pairs, they cover the ground. In a suburb of a large city, 2 of them meet with their first success.
Ready, Herb. Right.
Yeah? Oh,
Hello, Beulah. Mind if we come in?
what's the beef, copper?
Federals to you, Beulah. Anybody else home?
Not a soul.
Good. We'll come in.
Say, listen, copper.
What's that?
If you think you can push your way into my room without a warrant, you're crazy.
What's that you say?
He's hard of hearing. So am I at times. Find anything, Red?
Looks like Beulah's expecting company. Table set for 2. Couple of nice-sized steaks decorating the drain board here.
I'm expecting my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend smoke cigars?
What do you mean?
Or maybe you do. First thing I noticed when I walked in was cigar smoke. Suppose you take a peek in that closet, Herb, while I stand clear of the door.
No, you don't. You don't take me. Look out for him, Red.
Well, that's one.
Thus, Federal agents chalk up their first victory. 1 accounted for, 5 more still at liberty. Grimly, they set to the task of rounding up the other 5 escaped convicts. Lead after lead proves fruitless. Trail after trail grows cold and is lost. Then, after an interval of 6 months...
Yes?
Is this the FBI?
Yes? Trace this call. Herb, there's something screwy.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Yes?
Oh, I thought you'd hung up.
What did you say?
I've got a tip for you. Do you want to know where to find Charlie O'Connor?
We might.
Well, you'll find him in a roadhouse at 6237 Elmhurst Drive with a girl.
Thanks. Who's this calling?
This is his wife.
Hello. Hello. She hung up.
Yes. Yes, what's the address? 6th and Pine. All right, thanks.
What'd you find?
It all came from a pay station at 6th and Pine. You want to enclose it?
No, this call's on the level. Get your hat. We're going to visit a roadhouse at 6237 Elmhurst Drive.
Okay, let's go. Private room in the back.
Come on.
Okay, come along this way. Yeah, here's here's the room.
Let's walk in.
All right. Yeah, it's locked.
Crash it.
Okay.
Look out, Red. He's got a gun out. Drop it. First you.
Well, that's two.
With 2 of the 6 escaped convicts accounted for, federal agents pressed their relentless hunt for the other 4 men. But things do not break easily for them. One by one, they give up the search. Other pressing business gives them little chance of continuing the hunt for the other escaped men. Then one day, on a routine assignment in a small town 2,000 miles away from the scene of the prison break, a lone officer is passing through the corridors of a small country jail with a county sheriff.
Oh, we don't have so many folks occupying these cells. Tramps, vagrant mostly.
So I see.
As sheriff of this here county, I don't put up with no monkey business. If a feller's a tramp, he's a potential criminal, I say. Throw him in for 30 days, make him work for his keep, and then send him tooting across the state line. Believe me, he don't come back. Why, I...
Well...
Huh? What's that?
The man in this cell.
Oh, him. Yes, I picked him up for loitering around the other day. Reckon I know a tramp when I see one.
Reckon you made a swell arrest when you picked on him, Sheriff.
Huh?
He's wanted by federal authorities. His name is Slim Bracecourt.
Yes, what?
The man in this cell is Slim Bracecourt.
You mean...
Let me in to talk to him, will you?
My golly, sure.
Here, I'll open it up. You run along and get some coffee. You seem to be suffering from the cold.
Yeah, I'll get my deputies around handy, too.
Well, Slim, the end of the trail, eh?
You think you're smart picking me up in a small-town hoosgow, don't you? Well, let me tell you something, G-Man. You ain't got a ghost of a chance of taking me back to stir.
Afraid you're wrong, partner. I'm taking you back, and I'm taking you alone.
And so, by mere chance, the leader and most dangerous member of the prison break mob is taken into custody by federal authorities, and a lone federal agent undertakes the dangerous task of transporting him back to prison. Just before the train is scheduled to leave, the county sheriff, leading another prisoner, approaches the federal man and his carefully shackled convict.
I just got a call from the next state. They got that extradition paper signed for this hot check artist I'm leading. Asked me if you could take him along and drop him off to him.
Well, I have my hands full with Bracecourt here. I don't like to, but...
I'll say you got your hands full, G-Man. You better let that sissy-faced boy alone and spend full time on me if you want to keep me.
Okay, Sheriff. I'll take him. Handling Bracecourt isn't a full-time job anyway. Swing aboard, son, and we're off. You boys try to behave now. I'd like to get a drink of water. Remember, I've got my eye on you. No tricks.
Ah, shut up.
I'll be back in just a minute and read you a bedtime story.
I'd like to punch that fresh dick in the teeth. I will, too, before this train ride's over.
What do you mean?
Listen, punk, you're lucky and you don't know it. I'm not riding all the way, get it? I got friends. 3 of them. They're boarding the train when we stop at the next station for water, and I'm scramming. You better break with us.
Yeah, but isn't there liable to be shooting?
Sure. But what's that? Better than spending your life in stir, ain't it? Keep mum now. He's coming back.
Here's some water. I thought you boys looked a bit thirsty. Might as well sit back and take it easy, because we've a long ride ahead of us.
Hey, what are we stopping for? Couldn't you get us tickets on a good train? Or do they make G-men ride third class?
Yeah, what are we stopping for?
Water, most likely.
Yeah, most likely. Why don't you peek out and see?
Sure, why not? We need some fresh air in this compartment anyway.
Okay, G-Man, up with your mitts.
What's this?
Come on in, boys. The Fed's all alone.
Pete, by golly, I'm glad to see you.
Sure, we got your message. Know just what compartment to come to and everything. All right, Dick. Where's the keys to those irons?
In my pocket.
Toss them out. No, never mind. I'll get them. Keep your mitts up, though.
And this smart guy thought he'd keep me. We're the guys who broke out a federal stir. What made you think you could keep us?
Who's the punk kid who's chained to you, Slim?
He's a check passer. He's wanted in the next state. Turn him loose, too. Give him a break.
Okay.
And give him a gun. He can hold this G-Man till we're off the train. It's a chance for you, kid, to show what you're made of. If this stick as much as looks at you, I'll shoot him down. Come on, boys.
Say, is this gun loaded?
To the hilt. I loaded it myself.
Fine, then drop your gun.
what's that? What are you
Drop
trying
those
to
guns.
do?
Wait, you little punk. Oh. Maybe that'll make the rest of you stand back.
Hey, what's the idea, check passer?
Check passer? What do you mean? His name's Herb Evans. He's a federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. Sabotage in Canada. On a cold January morning, a fur train loaded with the year's most valuable cargo is battling the wind and snows on a slow trek from the northwest across the country to Montreal.
Stand by for a special announcement. We have just received an unverified report that the Northwest Fur Train has been dynamited in a remote forest section. Stay tuned to this station or read your daily newspaper for further details.
Kurt, to read all about the big explosion, both these people killed on fur train, entire cargo destroyed. To read all about it.
Give me a whiskey.
Coming up. You're new here, ain't you?
Yeah, why?
Looking for work?
Well, I can't live on my good looks.
That's right. And they'll be wasted up here. Not a woman within 300 miles.
Well, that suits me fine.
Well, here's your whiskey.
Thanks.
No, you keep it, fella. First one's always on the house.
Okay, then here's to the house.
Yeah.
Well, now, how about a job?
You mean bartending?
Sure, why not?
Not for you, fella. You're too big. They can use men like you at the lumber camp.
Yeah? Where are they?
All over.
Catch me walking all over in this snow.
You don't have to, fella. All their officers are right here in town. If you go across the street and try the Amsterdam Company, you'll be chopping wood tomorrow.
Swell. Thanks for the tip.
It's all right, fella. See you here payday.
You bet you will.
What's your name, anyway?
Dan Kavanagh. But they call me Speed.
So long, Speed. Lots of luck. See you when you get your first paycheck.
Look out, Hank! Here she comes! Well, looks like we make a good team, Hank.
It sure does, Speed. We're a cinch for the bonus again this week.
Third time in a row. That makes $75 salted away.
Chicken feed.
Enough to me, brother. This extra 25 a week helps a lot.
What good's a lousy $25?
Oh, not much, but between my salary and the bonus, I'll have $1,000 saved in a year's time.
Then what, build yourself a castle?
Now, don't worry about me, Hank. I've got ideas.
Yeah, what kind of ideas?
Well, I'm going to outfit myself and become a trapper. It's money in furs.
I know all about furs, but you can't make any money by yourself.
3 months later, the current lumber season is at its end. Hank and Speed have broken all chopping and sawing records. While the rest of the lumbermen are celebrating loudly and wildly, Speed, Hank, and the bartender are trying to talk at the bar.
Yeah, this is a nice, quiet little place you have here.
Yeah, wish it were this way all the year round, Speed.
Well, you do better than lumber tycoons. How about it, Hank?
You bet he does. He makes a fortune every payday.
Well, here goes the profits. How about one on the house?
Fine. Double brandy. It's cold outside. What do you want, Speed?
I guess a double brandy will be all right for me, too.
Too noisy in here. Come on in the back room a minute. I'd like to talk to you two boys.
Oh, say, that is a relief.
I should say so. Well, here's to you, Speed and Hank, champs of the lumber camps. Funny, huh? Me, a poet. Champs and camps.
Okay, bartender, cut out the act. Now, why all the free drinks, and why did you want to talk to Speed and me alone?
All right, I'll lay it on the line. You two are practically the bosses of the boys. What you say goes.
Yeah? So what?
So this, Speed. How about you two staging a contest? You know, chop a big tree for, say, $1,000 bet.
$1,000? Are you crazy?
Oh, wait a minute now. Look. I'll stake both of you. The $1,000 is mine. And you can split it if you do what I say.
You mean frame it?
Yeah. I'll take all the bets in town. We'll play the ball with the most dough.
Come on, Hank. Let's beat it. After all that fresh air in the woods, this guy's air-conditioned system is sort of foul. I'm going back to the hotel.
A few minutes later, Speed prepares to leave the hotel.
How come you're packing so early, Speed? We got 2 more days to waste.
No, not me. We've made enough money on bonuses and bets to start me off in business.
Aren't you going to follow the camp down south?
No, I've had enough lumbering for one man. I'm out to make big dough.
You'll never make it trapping.
Oh, I don't know. There's not much competition.
No? Well, how about the Brooks Fur Syndicate? They seem to control the fur market.
Sure. They're the only ones who ever get their stuff to market. Now, me, I'll sell my furs independently and get a good price, too, just as long as the syndicate keeps the prices up.
Yeah, but maybe they don't like competition. Maybe they'll keep you out.
I think I can take care of myself.
There's a lot of stray bullets in these woods, Speed.
I can handle a gun, all right.
You know, you and I speak the same kind of language. We got along swell in the camp. No reason why we can't keep it up.
No. I've had enough lumber for my fill.
I don't mean lumber.
Well, then what do you mean? What do you mean?
Furs, boy. That's what I mean.
Furs? What do you know about trapping?
Plenty. You want to know something?
Sure. Go ahead.
How'd you like to work for the Brooks Fur Syndicate?
Now, don't tell me that you have an in with them.
You bet I have. And I can take you to the big boss anytime I want to.
Well, now you're talking, Hank. Boy, I could do business with them. Come on, let's go.
So? Go where?
Well, to Montreal to make a deal with them.
You can make your deal right here and now with me.
With you? Are you crazy?
Crazy nothing. I'm smart as a silver fox and worth one's weight in gold. I'm head man of the syndicate.
Ah, you're kidding, Hank.
No, I'm not, fella. I'm serious this time. I stick up here in the woods because there's important work to be done. And so far, I'm the only one who's ever done it.
Well, what kind of work?
Keeping out competition. I used to be a trapper, just like you want to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I couldn't compete with the big fellas. So I got a bunch of independents, and they get the furs while I keep the others out of the market.
Yeah, but how?
I'll show you how tomorrow. The Northwest Fur train is coming through about 14 miles north of here. Come on, I've got a lot more to show you. Come on, Speed, come on. We don't have all day.
Oh, say, chopping trees is child's play compared to walking through this snow.
Little snow won't hurt you. And besides, nobody in town knows where we are.
Yeah, one good snowdrift and we'll never get out alive.
Sure. We'll get out alive, all right. Nobody else will.
Who else is there?
Just a couple of dozen guards on the train. They're prepared in case of hijackers, but they can't fight dynamite.
Yeah, it's rough work, isn't it?
What's the difference? Pay is good money. I'll show you how it's done. If you think you can handle it, the job's yours from now on.
Oh, I guess I can take care of it.
Sure you can. All you have to do is follow the lumber camps for 9 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Every third month, the fur train comes near one of the wooded regions, and, well, your job is...
Yeah, I get it. My job is to stop the train.
Yeah, that's the idea. And you'll make more money in 1 month with me than you would in a year as a trapper.
Okay, Hank. I'm taking the job right now.
Nice going, fella. Well, here we are.
Yeah. Now, do you want me to light the fuse?
No, that's my job. But first, there's something else.
Yeah? What?
Oh, it's the little matter of a copper. Now, stick him up, Speed.
Huh?
That's a good boy. So you thought you were smart, huh? Listen, fella. We had you spotted from the minute you landed in Lumbertown. That's why I teamed up with you.
Clever, aren't you, Hank?
Sure. And this is as good a place as any to get rid of you with the rest of them.
Go ahead, then. Well, why don't you shoot?
Shooting's too good for a Mountie. You climb back on the tracks. I like to see you go up in the air with the train wheels and part of the engine.
Okay, Hank. But your game's up anyway, even if you do get me.
Yeah?
That's right. The entire force knows everything you've told me. They'll get you just as soon as you show up in any neck of the woods.
Sorry, fella. Your brain's not working so good. You've been spotted every second since you came up, and you never contacted anyone. Yeah, you're dying, Speed, and your secret's dying with you.
You win, Hank. You've outsmarted the law, so far as I'm concerned, at least. But this train's going to get through.
No, not if I can help it.
Well, you can't help it. You didn't think I'd run a line up on the track, did you? It's spliced right in half.
I don't believe it. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Sure. Light the fuse. Just one push will show you.
Okay, here she goes. Why, you dirty... One in the train, huh? Well, you've saved them this time here, but this is the end of you.
What's the matter, Hank? thought you used to be a trapper.
With this gun, they're blanks.
Oh, sure. They're just like the big explosion. No damage done, but a lot of noise. Hank, you look after the big things, but you forget about the details.
You dog.
Now, wasn't that silly of me to exchange blanks for your bullets?
Well, it's still not too late to get you. This knife is sharp enough to cut you.
I'm sorry, Hank, but you asked for it. Anyway, it'll save the government the expense of a trial.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. officer of the American Bureau of Investigation enters a parole board meeting in a Midwestern city just as its members are about to receive parole applicants.
How are you, Mr. Parker? Hope I'm not late.
Not at all, Taylor. I want you to meet my colleagues, Mrs. Henderson, Mrs. Logan, Mr. Haviland, and Mr. Gates. This is Ed Taylor, the federal man who sent Nick Sarno up.
How do you do? How do you do? And to tell the truth, I'm going to try to see that Nick stays up here for a while.
We understand how you feel, Taylor. But, of course, Sarno was only sent up on an income tax violation. Now, after
I know all that. But I'd like to remind all of you ladies and gentlemen that this man is a killer, a murderer. He comes up before you for parole today, and my chief has instructed me to have this chat with you.
You aren't intimating.
I'm intimating nothing. We know Nick Sarno shot and killed Johnny Collins, a government man assigned to watch him. The fact that Sarno had a good lawyer and beat the rap cuts no ice with us. He's in here because he didn't pay Uncle Sam income taxes on his gang activities. Now, here he's going to stay if
We shall judge the matter on its merits, Mr. Taylor.
Sure, but just remember that when that man steps out of here, the fireworks are going to start for fair. There's a business competitor of Nick's by the name of Joe Polano who's kind of taken over while Nick's been cooling off in prison. Nick isn't going to take that sitting down, you know.
No, I dare say he won't. However, suppose we proceed with the business at hand. Bailiff, bring Miss Mason in.
What case is this?
Well, I don't know a great deal about the girl. The records show that she's been in for shoplifting.
Right this way, girlie.
Yeah.
You've served 18 months on a shoplifting charge.
That's right.
Your conduct has been exemplary, and I see no reason why this parole should not be granted. Have you any prospects for a position?
Yes, I have. If you only give me a chance, I'm sure I can get work. I'm not really a thief. I needed those clothes I took, honest. If you'll only...
Any objections? Parole granted.
Oh, you've been very kind. I can't tell you how I appreciate
No,
what...
that won't be necessary, young lady. Just be careful, and that will be appreciation enough.
Yes, sir.
All right, bailiff. Bring in Sarno.
How'd you make out, kid?
They granted my parole.
Swell. I told you they would, didn't I? It's a cinch. What are you bawling about?
Oh, I guess I'm so happy. I don't know what else to do but cry. I can walk out of here free now.
Sure. It's wonderful to be free. Helen, meet up with Mom.
Hello.
Pleased to know you.
Come on, Sarno. You're next.
Take your filthy paw off of my coat screw. Wait around outside a while, kid. I got a hunch these brass monkeys ain't gonna pull no fast ones on me and Mom. I got a car waiting. Take you back to town, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, ugly man. It's your party. Come on, Mom.
All right, Sarno. We have your record here. Anything you wish to say before the board?
I ain't got very much to say except that I've been a model prisoner and I made up my mind that I ain't gonna cause no trouble with nobody.
Is this lady your mother?
Yes, I'm his mother, Your Honor. And I want you to know that I can see where Nick has done a lot of wrong things in the past, but I had a talk with him. He never broke his word with me, and he promised to go straight.
I see. Can you be sure of that?
Oh, I can, Your Honor. Honest, I can. Nick's never done anything really wrong. His father was bad, clean through. I had to raise Nick all by myself. He was under bad influences for a long time, and I just know that if you give my boy another chance, he'll go straight. Please give him another chance. Oh, tell him, Nick.
I promised her I'd go on to straight and narrow.
Mr. Taylor here was sent up by the Bureau of Investigation to look into your case, Sarno. He seems to feel you'll make trouble if we give you a parole.
Hello, Taylor. No, I'm not making no trouble. I guess you mean about Joe Polano. That guy don't need to worry none. No. Sure, he moved in on all my shakedowns, but Mom here told you that I'm through with all that. Joe's welcome to what he's got. I'm leaving for Europe as soon as I get out.
Yeah, I'm making Nick go away and leave all this if you'll be kind and give him his freedom.
I'm against this parole under any circumstances. I haven't forgotten Johnny Collins, Nick.
No, you mustn't do this to Nick. He's going to be all right, I tell you. Oh, please, mister, this G-man is just against my boy because he put him here. He'll never say what's fair and right. Oh, never. You must believe me and Nick.
I say you shouldn't be given parole.
Unfortunately, that does not come under your jurisdiction, Mr. Taylor. Now then, are there any members of the board who wish to express comment as to why this man shall not be granted his parole? Very well. That's your answer, Taylor. Parole granted.
Now you guys just said something. Thanks, boys. Have a cigar? Come on, Mom. We got places to go. So long, Mr. Taylor.
Once again, the federal men are forced to keep close watch on Nick Sarno. But Agent Taylor's fears seem groundless. True to his promise, Nick sails for Europe and removes himself from the racket picture. And one day, just a few weeks later, the world is startled by another gangland killing. In the office of the FBI...
Hello, Taylor.
Hello.
What's new on the Polano killings?
I never had a chance. Sarno and 5 henchmen mowed down like wooden soldiers.
Any ideas?
Just Nick Sarno. He kills that way. Mass executions are right down his alley.
I'd agree with you on that, except for one thing. I took your suggestion and wired the French Sûreté and found out that Nick landed at Relive 3 days ago on schedule.
Well, you better cable the Sûreté again to put an anchor on the Bank of France. Nick's liable to bring it back with him. You know, it's funny. I just can't put this on anyone but Sarno. It's just as though he'd left his calling card.
Well, I think you're concentrating on Nick Sarno too much. Forget him and run down the men responsible for this job.
Look, I was down at local headquarters this morning, and I found out something you ought to know. Remember Al Hardy?
Hardy. Oh, yes. He's that blackmailer we chased all over the country a couple of years back.
Right. And he got back to town just a day or two after Nick Sarno was sprung.
Sarno again. Now, listen, Taylor, I tell you...
But wait a minute. Los Angeles police notified the local authorities about his being here. For the past few years, Hardy's been in Hollywood working as a makeup man. He tried to blackmail a couple of actors and was fired.
All right, he was fired. So what?
Nick has a brother.
You're still talking in riddles.
All right, now suppose a makeup man fixed Nick's brother to look like him and put him on a boat and sent him to France. The records show the brother was the same build, same hair.
Oh, it's a fantastic theory, Taylor. Yes, but it would explain a lot of things. I wonder...
Yeah, sure, me too. I wonder where Nick Sarno's hiding out. He's been right here in town all the while.
Gambling that Agent Taylor's theory is the right one, the government men start to turn the city upside down in an attempt to locate the hiding racketeer. But through it all, entirely oblivious of what is happening from the safety of a small room above a candy store.
Did you see what the paper said about me, baby?
Yeah.
I'm having a swell time on the Riviera right now. You sure nobody followed you up here?
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm getting sick and tired of sneaking in and out of here just because you...
Now listen, kid, listen. It ain't gonna be for much longer. I'm just laying low till the storm blows over, that's all.
Well, I'll have to admit you're awful clever about handling the whole thing.
Sure. And you and me are gonna make up for a lot of lost time as soon as I can blow this hole.
You sure you're in the clear?
They've tried to hang a lot of bum raps on me, but I'm too smart for 'em. There was one dick thought he had me, a guy named Collins.
Did you get him, Nick?
Sure, he knew too much. But these guys ain't gonna pin it on me.
Yeah, but you've been cooped up in this little apartment for weeks. I don't know how you stand it, and you never take me anyplace.
But I'm telling you, just be patient for a while.
Oh, can't you manage a picture show tonight, Nick, please?
Oh, I'd be taking an awful chance.
For my sake, Nick?
Yeah, Nick'd be just enough of a sucker over a frill like you to pull something like that.
Shut up. You're getting on my nerves, Tilly, plenty. You play my old lady in front of a parole board, and you've been trying to tell me what to do ever since.
And you need just that. You're still wet behind the ears and don't know it.
I'm going to beat your ears down if I hear another yap out of you. Get your coat on, kid. We're going out to a movie.
Gee, thanks, Nick. I'll be ready in a minute.
Let's get in fast before anybody gets a gander at me.
All right, but nobody's seen you yet.
Tickets, please.
Here you are. Come on, let's go inside.
Nick,
Yeah?
I want to powder my nose. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, listen. I better get a seat. Meet you down in front in the third row, okay?
Okay. Is there a phone booth in this theater?
Yes, ma'am. Right over there.
All right. Hello? Operator? I want to talk to the Bureau of Investigation. Quickly, please.
Said he was in the theater with her.
Well, we can't risk going in after him. There's liable to be some shooting, and I don't want any innocent bystander plugged full of holes.
Well, I've got the boys surrounding the whole building. He won't get away. I just hope that Helen will be all right.
Well, she can take care of herself. Now, let's not muff Sarno. Well, it's 11:15. What time did the box office girl say the show lets out?
Right about now. He ought to be... Oh, there he is. Watch it. There they are now.
All right. Let's close in slowly. And be careful. He'll shoot if he has to.
Hey, that wasn't a bad picture at all.
No.
That dame sure has got something. But you got it too, baby.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
What's the matter? Who are you looking for? You don't need to worry anymore now. Them G guys... Hey.
Huh?
Them guys over there coming this way. Come here, you.
Nick, what are you doing? Let me go.
Oh, no, I'm not. Something tells me you tried to pull a little double-cross, sister.
Nick,
Well, let the boys fire away. As long as I got you in front of me for protection.
Oh.
Here's a little starter for 'em.
Nick! Oh!
He's got the girl in front of him. We've got to get to him. Keep your shots over their heads.
I'll try to circle around and back him, Chief. He's able to kill her right away.
All right, go ahead.
Boys are kind of closing in, baby. Maybe they're going to get me for keeps this time. But before I blow out...
You wouldn't.
Oh, no. I'm keeping this one last bullet for you, see? There ain't nothing lower than a stool pigeon, a double-crosser. Well, you're going to get just what that wise guy Collins got, see?
That's good to know, Sarno. Drop that gun.
Why, you punk!
You asked for it, little boy. Everything all right, Helen?
Yes, now it is. Thanks.
Now, pick him up, boys. Get him out of here. Nice work, Helen. You too, Taylor. You're due for a nice stretch this time, Sarno.
That's only what you think.
Maybe, but you were trapped by proxy. I want you to meet this young lady who's responsible for your arrest. You should know her. You murdered her husband, Mrs. Johnny Collins.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. London, England. Late on the evening of April 16th, Two men sit facing one another in the basement of a dingy house on the banks of the Thames River. One man is bound hand and foot. A pistol is pointed at him by the other.
Yes, Higgins. I took the Kenwell Emerald from the Washington Museum. I have it here. But you shouldn't have followed me. You should have stayed in the USA where you belong. Now, frankly, I don't like murder. But when there's no other cause...
Every law agency in the world will be after you.
Not for a while, because I'm going to take your place. We're like enough to be twins. You're an American, a federal agent. I am an American, but the smartest jewel thief alive. And for the next few weeks, I shall be you, a federal agent who left America in search of Henry Benton.
You'll never get away with it, Benton.
I'm sorry, you won't be alive to see me get away with it, Higgins. And now that you've finished your last cigarette, so long. Oh, Tim! Where the devil is it?
Coming, I am. Blimey. You've killed him, Henry.
Nobody will recognize him.
What murder's a hanging offence in England it is.
Not if you're smart. Help me toss him in the river. Come on, take his feet. Come on, Tim, grab his feet. We'll soon be rid of him, and that'll be the end of it.
1 hour later, in a cottage on Baker Street.
I still say you shouldn't have killed him, Henry.
Well, there was nothing else to do, Tim. Higgins was the one detective in the world who knew me. Now, forget it.
But murder's a hanging
Oh,
offence.
stop fussing, Tim. The man's dead. There's no use arguing about it.
Of course not. And if we keep our wits, we'll make the biggest jewel haul in history. Menace, you get an invitation to Lord Benchley's wedding.
Oh, that shan't be hard.
And to be sure, you flash around the bracelet until...
Blimey, is it
Yes,
real?
and wait a minute. Don't get light-hearted. And light-fingered, Tim. Now, Bernice, during the wedding reception, slip me the bracelet and kick up a fuss then about it being stolen.
Righto.
I'll plant it in Lord Benchley's pocket, see? They won't think of searching him. As soon as you holler jewel thief, I'll suggest the house be surrounded by the Scotland Yard men and private detectives.
Then how you get the jewels?
Now, listen, for the last time, remember the butler, Tim.
Oh.
He has cheap imitations of the stones, and as soon as Bernice starts to yell, he'll go into the library and trade the fakes for the real stuff. I'll get them from him, give them to Bernice, and she'll hail your cab when she's leaving.
What if you're suspected, Henry?
I'll be one of the first searched. After that, I'll take the stuff from the butler.
It sounds awfully complicated.
Oh, yes, but it works. Smooth as oil. I've used the plan several times in America. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to Scotland Yard to pose as the late Henry Higgins on the trail of one Henry Benton. They'll never suspect me because they've never seen me.
The following morning, in Inspector Weston's office in Scotland Yard.
And since I came closest to capturing him, Chief, why, I was sent here to England on his trail.
And you feel certain this Henry Benton will try for the Benchley collection, Higgins?
I'm positive, Inspector. Lord Benchley's stones are worth $500,000. And Benton doesn't steal for small money.
So I gathered.
And he's clever. Plenty clever. However, I know what he looks like. Oh, by the way, here's the picture of a man we suspect works with him.
An ugly chap, isn't he? I'd imagine he'd be quite noticeable.
Oh, he never appears at the scene of a robbery.
Quite logical. And as you say, clever.
Oh, yes, indeed. And here are my credentials, Inspector. And a letter from my chief.
Thank you. Quite an impressive record, Mr. Higgins. Now, would you consider working with Scotland Yard while you're in England?
Why, would I be treading on official toes?
Decidedly not. After all, we must present a solid front against crime.
Well, it'll be a pleasure to work with Scotland Yard, Inspector. And I know I'll learn many useful things.
On the morning of April 20th, Lord Benchley's wedding day.
Can you spare us a few moments, Your Lordship?
Oh, of course, Inspector. You'll excuse me, darling.
Certainly, Jack.
Yes? What is it, Weston?
May I present an American detective? He was sent here on the trail of an international jewel thief. Lord Benchley, Mr. Higgins.
How do you do?
I took the liberty of bringing him here, Your Lordship, because he believes an attempt will be made on your collection.
Well, the insurance company sent several detectives here.
I realize that, sir. But Scotland Yard is on guard, too.
Well, thanks no end, Inspector. And now, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly. We'd better separate and mingle with the guests, Higgins. Let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, sure thing. Okay, Bernice.
Yes.
Slip me the bracelet. I'll plant it on Benchley.
Here you are. Oh, we had a lovely trip. Yes, everyone's been most awfully pleasant. As I was saying to... Oh, my bracelet! It's gone! Help! I've been robbed! I had it here just a moment ago.
Quiet, please. Quiet, everybody. Quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, There is no use asking the party who stole Miss Bernice Clay's bracelet to return it. There is a professional thief present and...
Oh, Inspector, why not have the house surrounded before the crook can get out?
Excellent. Give the order. The house is surrounded. There is no chance of escape. I'm sorry to say that we shall have to search everybody.
Oh, I say, Inspector, is that really necessary? I can vouch for most of my
Beg
guests.
pardon, Lord Benchley, but a crime has been committed and Scotland Yard is in charge.
At his own insistence, Benton, posing as American Agent Higgins, is one of those first searched. A half hour later, and the bracelet still missing, Inspector Weston is called from the room.
What is it, Higgins?
Miss Clay is quite upset, Inspector, and wants to go home if that's permissible. She'll keep in touch with you, of course.
Very well. Would you mind taking care of her? I want to get this searching over with quickly. I'm afraid we will have to include everybody, even the police and Lord Benchley.
I'll hurry back, Inspector.
Don't bother, but drop around at my office tomorrow morning. Will you?
Sure thing.
How do things look, Henry?
Oh, the inspector suggested I see you home, Miss Clay. Oh, what a break this is. You'd better take my arm, Miss Clay.
Thank you.
Taxi? Taxi?
Nice going, Tim. Take your seat and take it easy.
Right you are, Henry.
Where'd you hide them, Bernice?
I simply put them in my handbag. Clever?
I told you the plan works smooth as oil. Take the cab to the garage and hurry back, Tim.
That's my idea, Henry. And don't you try holding back a single one of them jewels on me.
Oh, come on. Give me your purse.
There's no rush. Tim won't return.
Give it to me, I say.
Very well.
Man alive. $300,000 worth.
Don't be greedy, my friend.
No, of course not. But split this only 2 ways, and we'll both be rich for a while. Oh, but that wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
Why? Well, you wouldn't stand for jipping Tim and the butler.
Been done before.
Sure it has. My car's parked in the alley. Let's scram out the back way.
Blimey, let's see them jewels.
I told you to put the taxi in the garage, Tim.
And let you run off with my share. I'm wise to you, Henry Benton. And you'd better give me all my share. Because I know who killed the real American detective, I do.
You know too much, Tim.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Henry.
Shut up, you. Shut up.
You dirty scum.
Come on, Bernice. Let's get out the back way. We'll go to the airport and fly to Holland.
You can't leave Tim here like this.
Oh, he'll be dead in a couple of minutes. Come on, or you'll get a slug in the stomach, too.
Oh.
So long, Tim, old pal.
You dirty rat.
Regards to the devil, Tim.
The bloody scum. If I can get to the Tiber now. I'll fix him. He forgot the telephone. I'll fix him, I will.
Number 3.
I'll fix the bloody rat.
Number 3.
Scotland Yard, miss, and be quick about it.
20 minutes later, in a powerful roadster speeding along the highway to the airport.
Well, how much further, Bernice?
3 miles, but slow down or we'll be stopped for speeding.
Yeah, I guess I'd better slow down. We're safe until the charwoman finds Tim's body. Come on. The Continental Express is almost ready to take off.
Why'd you take the bags? I'll take the jewels.
Okay, but step fast. Come on, move, move.
Hands up, Benton! Your trip through the air will be after your trial, Benton. We hang murderers in England.
You'll never find Higgins' body. And Tim shot himself. My lawyer will prove it.
That will be difficult. We arrived at your cottage just as Tim was phoning Scotland Yard. He signed a statement before he died. You really were clever, Benton, but you overreached yourself trying to impress me how devilishly clever Henry Benton was. We found the bracelet on Lord Benchley, of course. And you know, he was really quite decent to allow Scotland Yard to use his wedding and jewel collection as a trap for you. And America will be interested to learn that you murdered the federal agent who came here on your trail.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal Agent. Federal Agent. Federal Agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. It is the end of the Narragansett season, and Tim Conroy, big-time gambler, has cleared more than $1 million. Although the federal government has tagged Conroy for years, they have been unable to attach any particular crime to him. There have been no records that prove he's behind in income tax. What is more, and much worse, is the fact that Conroy is ruthless. The fact that he kills men who try to cross it.
Hello?
Okay, boss. It's a 17.
Right. See you tonight. Well, fellas, looks like we take over the Palm Beach Casino.
Yeah, what'll Sid Evans think, Tim?
Sid Evans won't do any thinking. The boys just paid him a visit.
When you want something, you sure get it.
Yes, at any cost. I always get what I want.
Always?
Always.
Well, suppose the federal government has
Now,
something.
will you cut out the worrying? They'll never get anything on me. I'm going to know every move they make.
Don't tell me you're buying an interest in the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Well, you're smarter than I thought, Phyllis. So, you've got brains for a kid who came out of the front row in a chorus.
And believe me, Tim, it takes brains to get a break on Broadway.
Yeah.
Every girl hitches her wagon to a star.
And I'm your star?
That's about it, honey. And that's why I keep worrying about you.
Well, now, you can stop your worrying right now. Before the Dicks try to plant somebody in my gang, I'm going to plant one of my boys with them. Larry Morton's got a kid cousin without a record. He'll make a swell G-man. He's a punk named Steve Fenwick.
Congratulations, Fenwick. You've made the grade, and you've a splendid record as a mathematician. I'm going to give you an immediate assignment.
That's grand, Chief. I'm all ready for action.
With your knowledge of figures, you ought to be able to work your way right into the hearts of a gambling syndicate.
Sure, and I know what's been troubling the department. I've studied the records, Chief, and I think I'd like to tackle Tim Conroy's gang. I'm sure we can get a line on him.
We've got a line on him, Steve. What we want is proof.
I'm Steve Fenwick. Have you my reservation?
Welcome to Palm Beach, Mr. Fenwick. Yes, we've a suite all ready for you. Front?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Mr. Fenwick, this message is for you. It came early this morning.
Oh, thanks. Is there a phone handy?
Yes, right over there.
Oh, I see it. I'll be back in a moment. Hello? This is Steve Fenwick. Someone call me? Oh, yeah. Yes, certainly. I'll be glad to. The Palm Beach Casino at 10 o'clock tonight. Nice place you have here, Mr. Conroy.
Yes, isn't it, though? But it's a bit quieter in my office. Shall we go in there?
Yeah, fine. Have a cigarette, Mr. Conroy?
No, thank you. Don't smoke, Steve. And look, don't call me mister. Everybody who works for me calls me boss.
Okay, boss.
That's better. Now tell me, are they wise up in Washington?
No, of course not. I did just what you said. Specialize in figures so they'd give me this case.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it won't look funny whenever I'm with you.
Yeah, but won't they think I'm kind of dumb letting you go to Washington so often? Sort of looks fishy, doesn't it?
Well, I fixed that too, boss. You're going to open headquarters in Washington, and you'll put me in charge.
That sounds idiotic to me. That's too close to the spider web.
Well, on the other hand, it's a central point between Narragansett and Palm Beach, and it's close to Pimlico, Bowie, and the Maryland racetracks, too, which means Washington's a natural.
Yeah? You've got something there.
When the winter season ends, Tim Conroy opens headquarters in Washington, right in the shadow of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. His henchmen are amazed at his audacity. With Steve Fenwick as his fingerman in Washington, Conroy fears nothing.
Well, now you, boss. You're up early this morning.
Yes, I have to go up to New York today, Steve. I want you to do me a favor.
Sure, anything.
Well, there's no use taking Phyllis along. It'll be all business. I'd like for you to take care of her. Take her out someplace, dancing. Let her have a good time.
Okay, boss. It'll be a pleasure.
You're the only one I'd trust with her, Steve. Those other mugs here.
Sure, I understand.
But you've got brains and finesse, and that's what I like.
And don't compliment me. It's all your brain work, not mine.
Imagine. Pulling a fast one on the FBI. And here they think one of their big G-men spying on me. And it's all the other way around.
Ah, it's beautiful here, isn't it, Phyllis?
Washington brings back memories, Steve.
What kind?
Oh, I used to dance here in the chorus at the Fox Theater.
And now?
Now I'm dancing in the arms of a handsome man under the stars. Right with senators, ambassadors, and all kinds of officials. Gee, it's just plain wonderful.
Ah, you're wonderful, Phyllis. You're the only wonderful thing here. I believe I've never seen another.
Who's there?
Open the door, dear.
Tim?
Yes, hurry.
Tim, I thought you were in New York.
It was just a gag. Now, look here, Phyllis. It's about Steve Fenwick.
Steve Fenwick?
That's what I said. Now, listen to me. He knows too much for any one man. I have to test him, and the only way to do it is through you.
Oh, but how can I?
I've seen him watching you many times, Phyllis. He's in love with you.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. But that doesn't matter. Or does it?
No, of course not, Tim. It's just you and me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew I could count on you. Now, just give him a play, will you? And he'll go to town for you. Now, here's my plan, Phyllis. When he...
Hello, Steve? Oh, this is Phyllis.
Oh, it's Phyllis. I thought you were tired.
I changed my mind. You know, a woman's privilege.
I see. Well, what's on your mind?
Oh, it's been so lovely tonight, and I hate to go to bed, so would you mind very much coming back and taking me for a drive? I've never seen the cherry blossoms in the moonlight.
But I mind. Say, I'd love it. I'll be right over. And you'd better be ready when I get there.
Ah, it is lovely, Phyllis. I'll never forget this night.
Nor I, Steve. This is the first time we've been together alone.
Oh, it's the first time Tim Conroy's been gone without you.
Sometimes I wish...
Yes?
Oh, I shouldn't say it.
Oh, please tell me, dear.
All right, I will. Sometimes I wish you were never mixed up in this business. Suppose the law catches up with you.
Then I'm on the side of the law. Working for both sides. I just can't lose.
No, Steve, you can't get away with it forever. There's no future in it.
You're the only future for me, Phyllis, darling.
Steve.
I mean that, honey. I want you more than anything.
Then get out of this racket. Go back to the government. Tell them you'll play the game from their side. You have a law career ahead of you.
Yeah, and you?
Yes, Steve, and me, if you still want me.
Then it's settled. I have enough on Tim Conroy now to send him to the chair.
Oh, you fool, you little fool.
Stop laughing, Phyllis. What is it? What is it?
What is it? Why, you, of course. Where would you be tomorrow if I were to tell Tim Conroy about this? He'd kill you if he knew you made love to his girl. You know that?
Well, what of it?
What of it? Do you want to be murdered? Why, if he had the slightest notion that you'd get back to the Federal Bureau of Investigation and tell what you know, do you realize what he'd do?
Yes, of course I realize. I still can't understand you, though.
Then listen to this. Tim Conroy is not in New York. He wanted me to win your confidence and find out how true you were to him. Now, the rest is up to you. You can do whatever you want to do.
I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going places. Come on, Phyllis. Hurry. We've no time to lose.
Well, where are you taking me?
A friend of mine lives here. You'll be safe with him.
Hey, open up in there.
Hold everything. I'm coming as fast as I can.
Hello, Chief. Sorry to wake you so late.
It's all right, Fenwick. Come on in.
Oh, pardon me. This is Phyllis Anderson, friend of mine.
Come on in, Miss Anderson.
All right.
Well, what's this all about?
Chief, we have to work fast tonight. I've all the evidence on Conroy in the vault. The case is airtight.
Well, Fenwick, that's a relief. We weren't exactly sure what side you were on.
What do you mean, we? Who else knew about our secret?
Miss Anderson here.
Miss Anderson? You mean Phyllis?
Don't be alarmed, Steve. You see, I've been with the Federal Bureau of Investigation for 6 years.
What? You have?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Fenwick. We had her on the inside, but she couldn't get any evidence. When she learned about Conroy's plans for you, well, we just worked along, hoping you'd pull through for us.
And you knew all the time who I was?
From the very start. We weren't sure which side you were on, but we had a hunch you were with us.
It would have been too bad for you if you weren't.
Yeah? Why?
I would have told Conroy you proposed to me, and he would have had you killed.
Oh, that's a cheerful little thought. But how about that proposal? Does it still go?
Oh, we're still taking orders from the chief. Whatever he says goes.
Well, Chief, what do you say?
Good idea, I guess. Just think of the surprise Tim Conroy will have in jail tomorrow morning when he reads in the papers that his two most trusted friends are marrying.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal Agent. Federal Agent. Federal Agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. It is a bright, early spring morning in Paris. The many galleries of the Louvre are being opened against the arrival of the usual daily visitors. Suddenly, a cry arises from the building which houses the world-famous galleries of paintings. A porter rushes into the office of one of the directors.
Mr. the Director, the great painting of Titian, the entombment, is gone.
Titian's entombment gone? What are you saying?
It's true, monsieur. Cut from its frame in the Salon Carré, stolen, disappeared.
But that is impossible. There is some mistake, Porter.
But no, monsieur, there's no mistake. It is, like I say, gone.
This is terrible. There will be a scandal. A masterpiece stolen from the Louvre, and under our very noses.
What then?
Silence, silence. The Sûreté must learn of this. Quickly. Get me Inspector Leblanc on the phone.
Oui.
Quickly.
Oui, get the inspector.
But a matter of minutes before Inspector Leblanc and two assistants arrive at the director's office in the Louvre. The inspector is speaking.
You are quite sure that the painting was here when the galleries was closed last evening, Monsieur le Directeur?
Most positive. There can be no doubt of it.
And yet when the salon was opened this morning, there was no trace of it?
It is as you say, Inspector.
The gates at either end of the galleries were securely locked?
Oui, monsieur. And as you see, there are no windows.
In order to enter the Salon Carré, it is necessary to pass through other galleries?
Oui, monsieur. The picture galleries are on the first floor and occupy a part of the western side of the old quadrangle, and then continue with the Salle Lacasse into the Salon Carré.
And from here?
From here, through the Gare d'Apollon, to the end of the Rubens room.
I see. Could you by any chance describe the last visitor to leave these galleries yesterday evening?
Better than that, I can give you his name. It was Jules Cartier, the art critic.
Is he a frequent visitor?
Naturally. But you surely do not suspect M. Cartier?
Oh, hardly. At all events, from the size of the missing painting, it would be quite impossible for one to conceal it under his clothing. I believe your staff inspects all bundles that are carried from the Louvre?
Mais oui. I tell you, someone has accomplished the impossible. The entombment was here when the gallery was locked. Not even a cat could have entered during the night. And... But wait.
Well?
See here, Porter. The Salon Carré was clean last night, was it not?
Oui, monsieur. The floor, the frames, the paintings, the windows.
Perhaps one of the cleaners, but no. They are searched as they leave each gallery.
I believe a new man began his duties last night, monsieur.
A new man?
But he would more likely be searched than the old hands, would he not?
True. Oh, this mystery will drive me to distraction.
Oh, so valuable a painting will not remain hidden for long. A little patience, Director, and we shall have it back in its frame. But in the meanwhile, the Sûreté will not be idle, I promise you.
A month passes, and the best efforts of the Sûreté have failed to uncover a single clue. Word of the loss of the Titian's great masterpiece has been broadcast to every corner of the earth. Then late one afternoon, Matthew Kent, multimillionaire manufacturer, receives a mysterious telephone call in his New York office.
Yes?
There's a gentleman on the phone who refuses to give his name, Mr. Kent. He says it is very important to speak to you in regard to your collection of paintings.
That's odd. Well, put him on anyway, Watson.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kent,
Yes?
I thought you might be interested in adding an authentic Titian to your collection.
An authentic Titian? I didn't know there were any for sale. What is it?
The Entombment.
What's that? You mean the painting that was stolen from the Louvre a month or so ago?
I wouldn't know anything about that part of it. Well, what do you say?
Well, if you really have what you say you have, I'll be interested, all right. So you come out to my house tonight and bring the Titian with you.
This is on the up and up now, Mr. Kent?
Oh, of course it is. Do you think I'd pass up a chance to get my hands on a genuine Titian? Particularly that one?
Then you can expect me at your home at 10 o'clock tonight.
True to his word, the stranger keeps his appointment. After a thorough inspection, the famous painting passes into the possession of Matthew Kent. Some weeks after this transaction, Roger Calhoun, wealthy railroad magnate from Philadelphia and a close friend of Kent's, journeys to New York on business. Following a long-established custom, Calhoun dines at Kent's palatial home on the Hudson the evening after his arrival. Is invited by his friend to inspect a new treasure recently added to his collection.
Wait until you see this, Roger. All my life I've wanted the opportunity to own just such a masterpiece as the one you're about to see.
Yeah, looks to me as if you've done pretty well if you've never added another thing. There isn't a better private collection of paintings in the United States, not even barring my own.
Well, what you're looking at now is nothing. Wait, just wait. Here, I'll have to move the screen. There's a door just behind it.
Yeah. Great Scott. Why all this scenery? Do you have this new masterpiece of yours in a room by itself?
Oh, that's the only trouble, Roger. I can't show this treasure of mine to anyone but intimate friends like yourself. When you see it, you'll know why.
Well, it certainly should be good with all this business. Well, this is a cozy little spot you fixed up for it. And I take it that's the painting there behind those black drapes?
Right. Now set yourself for an eyeful while I do the honors of unveiling it.
Titian's Entombment.
Yes, Titian's Entombment. Look at the depth and the intensity of expression, the grandeur of line. Tell me where you can match the superbness of its massing. Well, unfortunately, the color's darkened and faded, but you'll have to admit it's impressive nevertheless.
Matthew, you've been swindled.
Swindled? What are you talking about? You know as well as I do that this painting was stolen from the Louvre. I paid $200,000 for it.
I still say you've been swindled. And what's worse, I've been swindled too. And for the same amount.
Will you quit talking in circles and come to the point? What reason do you offer for those crazy comments?
Because I bought Titian's Entombment myself a few weeks before I left Philadelphia.
What?
Unless I'm badly mistaken, we've both spent $200,000 for a couple of rank imitations.
The findings of an expert verified Calhoun's opinion. Kent decides to get back as much of his money as he can by placing the canvas on sale. However, the art dealer's $12 a week clerk sees an opportunity to pocket a substantial reward by communicating with the Louvre authority. So once again, Inspector LeBlanc is called to the director's office.
Come in. Inspector. I have most fortunate news.
Regarding the Titian, Monsieur le Directeur?
Mais oui. I have a letter posted from America stating that the lost entombment is in the hands of a New York art dealer.
The painting in America? Surely this letter is the work of a crank. I have reason to believe that it has never left France.
Yes, perhaps.
Nevertheless, it is only wise to search out every clue. However, if your information is correct, the Sûreté has no jurisdiction. The matter must be referred to the American Federal Bureau of Investigation.
You think they will act?
I am certain of it. If you will permit me to telephone, I'll send a cable immediately.
Upon receipt of the cablegram, the Federal Bureau of Investigation acts promptly. Within a week, the art dealer's canvas arrives at the Louvre, only to be discovered a forgery. But these latest developments have given Inspector LeBlanc an excellent lead. Seeking the aid of the famous art critic Gilles Gautier,
He goes to that gentleman's apartment. Cartier is not in, and the inspector, leaving word for the critic to join him at the Louvre, goes straight to the director's office where the two men await Cartier's arrival. In less than an hour, the French critic presents himself, and at Leblanc's suggestion, the group enters the Salon Carré, upon whose walls the frame of the entombment still hangs.
Gentlemen, I believe that we are near the solution of the Louvre mystery.
Heaven grant that you are right.
You were the last visitor to leave the galleries on the evening of the robbery, were you not, Monsieur Cartier?
Yes, I believe I was.
And you saw nothing to excite suspicion?
No, monsieur.
Monsieur le Directeur, you remember that there was a new man among the cleaners who was occupied in this salon on that night?
Oui. You told me that you learned later that this man left his companions and came back to the salon.
But for a very short time, 4 or 5 minutes. He was searched when he left the building and nothing of suspicion found on him. Since then, he has never returned to his post.
True.
Nor has he been located.
For what reason do you believe this workman returned to the Salon Carré after his task here was completed?
I shall come to that presently. Now, gentlemen, what is also important is that 6 copies of Titian's Entombment are found to have been sold as the original. 5 in America and 1 in England. Each commanded a purchase price of $200,000. Yet the real Titian was not among them.
I am afraid I do not follow you, Inspector. Rather than lending hope for the recovery of the property of the galleries, you appear to discourage the promise of that good fortune.
Gentlemen, the entombment has no need to be recovered. It has never left the Louvre.
What?
The workman who returned to this gallery cut the Titian from its frame and concealed it behind the frame of a larger painting. If you will have a porter look behind the Marriage Feast of Cana by Berenice, I believe you will find your lost entombment.
Monsieur, this is wonderful. But how did you learn of it?
The painting was concealed so that the report of its disappearance would be made public. How easy, then, to sell a copy to a credulous group of collectors. But the deciding clue was the fingerprint of a man I have suspected for some time. The fingerprints were found on the painting that was sent you from America.
But how could someone in America...
Wait, please. This man was famous for his copies of the old masters. And so when I found fingerprints on the canvas, where it had been protected by the frame, I compared them with prints I found in his apartment here in Paris.
But his name, who is this man?
He is the man who found he could not live on the salary of an art critic, who knows enough of makeup to pass himself off as a workman in a building where he was well known, and who is even now considering a dash for freedom.
You mean?
I mean Monsieur Jules Cartier.
listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. Nearly 10 o'clock of a Monday morning, as the head cashier of the Silverton National Bank stands before the president in his office, receiving his last-minute instruction.
Of course, I need not impress upon you, Mr. Austin, the need for secrecy in regard to the threatened run on the Stockman's Bank.
I will be discretion itself, Mr. Miller.
Abe Adams, who runs that bank, is my oldest friend. Some enemy of his is attempting to get this rumor started. The money I'm sending over by you will tide him over until people come to their senses.
But when they see that he's prepared to take care of them, they won't want to withdraw their money.
Exactly. Now let us run over the details once more. Britain, the bank guard, in order not to attract attention, will drive ahead of you. And you...
I don't wish to be too critical about your arrangements, Mr. Miller, but don't you think if you called up Chief of Police Long and asked him to assign a few plainclothesmen to guard...
Listen, Mr. Austin, Chief of Police Long is an old woman. His tongue is always wagging. This effort to save my friend's bank must remain a secret. If it gets out, well, people might not like it.
Oh, yes, you're right, of course, but
Now, Mr. Austin, if you are afraid to drive your car containing $50,000 a matter of some half mile through the city streets, I suppose I can turn it over to the bank guard.
Oh, no, sir, not at all. I'll go, sir. Say, look out. What's the idea of jumping on my running board?
Quiet, you. Quiet. You see this gun? Hop in it. Move over.
What are you trying to do?
You keep that gun in his side, Ed.
Right.
And don't you try yelling. Not if you want to go on living. Ed, where's that bank guard?
He just turned the corner at the Stockade Bank. He looked back, but he didn't see us.
Which is his good luck.
What are you going to do with me?
Nothing. If you behave yourself. My business is with that satchel full of money.
Then this really is a holdup?
It took you a long time to guess it.
But you won't hurt me?
I'm not the kind who hurts anyone. unless I have to. Now, I am going to leave you in that barn over there. You won't have to stay here long. Get that gag ready, Ed. It will be a little lonesome out there, but I'll see that your friends know where to find you when the time comes.
Now, wouldn't you just know that a fathead like Miller'd pull a stunt like that? He could have had half the police in Silverton to guard that money, but because he doesn't like me, he... Oh, well, it's his $50,000.
What I'm interested in is for Mr. Austin here to give me a description of the two men who held him up. As a federal agent, this bank robbery falls into my department.
Well, Mr. Anders, one of the men looked to be about 50. Quietly dressed, slim build, and I think he had a slight accent.
Accent? What kind?
Well, I was so excited, I'm not quite sure. He might have been disguising his voice.
Not much to go on. What did the other man look like?
Well, the other fellow was rather small and rather too good-looking for a man, had sort of a womanish quality.
Well, this is certainly an encouraging start. Can't tell a thing about them. But they robbed a Reserve National Bank, and it's up to us to get them.
And there's any help we city police can give, well, just call on us.
We'll do that. And be sure and keep us posted if you get any tips.
You bet we will.
And federal agents Fred Anders, Cyrus Moore, begin their efforts to solve this most daring holdup on a busy city street. Without a clue, they set doggedly to work, with no thought of giving up until they'd placed the criminals behind the bars. A week passed, and then...
This is the house upstairs. Hello, Chief. Came as quickly as we could. Thanks for your call.
Hello, Anders. I decided to let you examine them on the spot before we locked them up.
Right. This the man? What's your name?
White, sir. Abel White.
Well, Mr. White, how did you come into possession of that $20 bill?
It was like this, sir. Two young fellows who rented a room. This one right here, sir. Not over an hour ago. They paid a month's rent in advance, put the bags in the room, and went out.
Of course, you've gone through their things, Chief.
Sure. Not a thing.
These two fellows that rented the room, did they say when they'd be back?
Oh, no, sir.
I heard one say, sir, something about going to the theater.
And may I ask your name?
She's my wife, sir.
I see. Well, go back in your apartment and stay there. I'll watch you after a while.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
How'd you come to pick up the bill, Chief?
A bright grocery clerk spotted the serial number when White came in to buy some things. He telephoned the station.
Now, look, I'm going back to have a talk with this fellow White. It's a funny thing. His face looks familiar. I've seen him somewhere. Come on, Mo.
Okay.
Harry, did we get away with it?
Quiet. Oh, they're gone. We're safe for now. But who knows?
What do we do now?
We move to the other hideout. Don't bother to pack that theatrical stuff. We haven't any time to lose.
Open up, White. This is Officer Anders. Something wrong. Cover me as I open the door.
Yeah.
Why, the door wasn't even locked. And the light's out.
No, where's the light switch?
Watch yourself.
The place is empty.
Oh, it's my fault. I should have kept an eye on them.
They sure made a quick getaway. Things scattered all over, too.
Hey, what's this? A wig. Theatrical grease paint. English newspapers. Sigh, I've got it. Now I know who that fella is. He's English Harry, one of the cleverest crooks from London. They told me all about him when I was over there on a case. This Harry used to be an actor, clever with makeup and wigs. He was made up as the old man who robbed the cashier.
And his wife must have been dressed up in men's clothes. You remember that high-pitched voice?
Sure. Come on. We've got our work cut out for us.
Federal agents Anders and Moore realize the job they have before them, matching wits with one of the world's cleverest crooks. During the next 2 weeks, more and more of the $20 bills make their appearance. Then one night, near the entrance to the lobby of the city's most popular picture house, a large car is parked.
Let's pass the job up for tonight, Harry. I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, come now. You nervous? Besides, we have to wait another week to catch a ward in that theater.
Well, don't forget you promised this to be our last haul. Then home to England.
Righto, Nell. Our last haul. And then home.
I hope that nothing slips up.
It can't, Nell. I've laid my plans carefully. I know the inside of that theater like the palm of my hand. Where each of the help may be at a certain time. Just when the manager locks himself into his private office. It can't fail, I tell you.
Look, you can see the girl from here passing back the last of the day's receipts to the manager. He's going up to his office.
Right. Now for the last check. I tell the doorman I've forgotten my hat. Know right where I left it. Once inside, I slip up the stairs to the left. You stroll around the lobby.
I'll be there to cover your back, just in case.
Righto. Come on, old dear.
Hey, Anders.
Yeah?
Look. Isn't that a woman over there dressed up as a man?
Where? Oh, I see. Si, take a good look at that man, or woman. Remember what the cashier said about the girlish man.
Yeah. You think... Anders, it could be.
Can't tell yet, but keep an eye open. See who she meets.
Hey, Anders. That old guy just came out of the theater. He signaled to her. Look, now they're hurrying.
Yeah. They're heading for that big car.
Police! Police!
I knew it. They're our meat.
They started their car. Stop, I'll shoot.
Not a chance in this crowd.
Yeah, but they've gotten away.
Let's get in our car, quick.
The grim chase is on. Dodging and weaving through the traffic, the bandit car makes way for the open country. 1, 2, 3 fast police cars try to close up the distance between them. Closer and closer they creep up on the car ahead. Frightened motorists drive into the ditches to avoid being killed. Now the police cars are within shooting distance.
Are they getting any closer, Nell?
A little. One car seems faster than the others.
Well, they haven't got us yet.
Do you think they will, Harry?
No. Buck up, Nell.
I know, but tonight I had the feeling...
Yes, I know. I should have listened to them.
Oh.
Those shots struck the back of a car. Somebody must be using a rifle.
That one car's much closer. Can't we turn off anywhere, lose them?
I have a spot in mind, a side road. I'll turn into it, switch off my lights, and then...
Oh, they hit a tire. Harry, we'll tip over.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying to slow down.
Harry, a truck! Driving on the wrong side! Ah!
All right, be careful when you approach that car, boys. He may not be injured and will give us a battle.
Right, Mr. Anders.
All right, come on, boys. Not so fast now. Not so fast, boys. Take it easy.
Here's the woman, Anders. She's dead. Thrown 20 feet from the car.
Oh.
And here's English Harry. Help me get him from under the wheel. Easy now. Easy. Where's the money, Harry?
In that compartment, behind the false front. You'll find some of the bank money there, too. Well, it looks like Nell was right. She said she had a hunch.
Take it easy, Harry. We'll have a doctor here shortly.
A doctor won't do me any good now. This was to be our last...
It was to be English Harry's last job, huh? Well, it was.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. In one of the many alleys in San Francisco's Chinatown, there is a quaint old Mandarin restaurant. This one, however, differs from the others in a peculiar respect. It's closed to ordinary street business. Invitation is by membership card only. The government has had it under surveillance for a long time under suspicion of being the headquarters of the opium traffic for the Bay and Coast region. Directly across the street, in a vacant building, the Federals sit quietly watching day and night.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if I could see into that upstairs floor, but they never adjust those blinds so I can see him. Hey, there's one for you, Brady. Follow him.
That Chinese in the snap brim hat?
Yeah. And don't get into any jams now. And if you do... that rookie doesn't know the meaning of the word caution. Good thing I sent him off on a dud.
Oh, number one is very wise.
Yeah, very wise.
Indeed, we are already being followed.
And by only one officer and a boy?
We will treat him as a boy, then. I will lead him to the lost entrance alone.
And as he follows you, I will, in turn, follow him.
Yes, do not make mistake. We part here. Wait in this doorway until we are both out of sight.
The other one's gone now. Well, I'll follow this baby, then. Looks like a bum bet to me. If he was guilty, he should turn around at least once in a while. Ah, there he goes into that doorway, huh? Slippery as a nail. Well, I'll just slip in myself. Yeah. Sure dark in here. I better take it easy until my eyes get adjusted. Wonder if I should take a chance on my flashlight. Ooh. I have overcome him.
Good work.
Assistance with body, please. Where do we take it?
You fool. You did not kill him?
Not sure.
Number one will be displeased if we cause a disappearance without first procuring information. Let us take him to lookout room of restaurant. Maybe not dead yet.
Where in the thunder am I? Oh.
So you decided to come too, huh?
Who are you?
Me, I'm Santa Claus. Now, I already know what you are.
That's convenient. Oh. Who am I?
You're a government flatfoot, that's what. And it don't do no good reaching for your gun.
Yeah. See, it's been removed.
Our Chinese boys took care of that.
Say, look, partner.
Don't call me partner. See, I hate bulls.
Oh, put the gun away. I couldn't jump you if I had to. I wanted to ask you, where am I?
What do you care where you are?
Plenty. I'm interested in my location at all times.
So's the number one.
Ah, number one, huh? I'd like to meet him.
You have that pleasure now?
Oh, there you are. Peekaboo.
This is no time for levity.
Well, what is the time, anyway?
To you, it will be eternal unless you comply with my very simple request.
Sure. At your service, number one.
I see we both know each other. And the same fool supplied both information.
I didn't tell him nothing, honest.
Silence, pig. Now, Brady, here is paper and pencil.
Gee, thanks.
You will suffer peculiar torture if the sheet is not filled out with interesting revelations.
You mean you want to know how many men you have on your tail, where the men are, how many we suspect, and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Oh, well, you will have to tell me about your secrets first.
The American sense of humor is very unwholesome to me. I give you exactly 1 hour. After that interval, I shall kill you if you have wasted your hour.
Think you'll kill me?
Kill you? He'll do everything, including that.
I suppose you've got a chamber of horrors for that purpose.
If I was you, I'd get busy. He ain't playing games.
Yeah, and who am I to give my life for a silly Secret Service? Listen, you mind lifting that blind a little bit?
Well, can't you see to right?
Well, not quite.
Okay. How's that?
Well, haven't you got a light in this room?
Sure, but we don't turn it on. Even if you have to write in the dark, we don't. Anyway, you got a light now.
Well, take that left blind up, too, please.
Any whim to a dying man. Yeah, how's that?
Fine. Hey, it's too good. Glares on my paper. You mind putting it down that center one a bit?
Hey, don't get wise with me, wise guy.
Can I help it if my eyes are bad? Now, look, Punch Drunk. Look, if I don't get good service to write this paper, old Chop Suey is going to be mad at you.
Yeah.
That's better. A little lower still.
All right.
Thanks.
Listen, if you think that someone can see in when I get the shade at a certain angle, you're crazy. That's what these things is for.
Don't be silly. Stop talking. I've got an hour to write. That ought to be time enough, huh?
Better be.
In the darkening alleys of Chinatown, lights begin to twinkle on. But soon something goes wrong in the city's electrical plant. The lights along a certain Wong T alley suddenly go out.
Hello? Service Department? Yes. I call again, stupid cow. This is 32 1/2 Wong T alley. We sit with only candles for light. I shall sue the company unless I have immediate service. Someone will come right away? Yes. Good. I wait with patience. Who is it?
It's me. I got the copy here.
Wuji, let him in.
But, Master, the officer will see where we hide drugs.
Indeed. But will he live to tell? Let him in.
Yes.
Gosh. Look at all the opium and stuff.
Silence until you are spoken to.
It will be unfortunate if the paper is bare.
Oh, I wrote on it. Here.
It is unfortunate for you in any case, however. Dear Chop Suey, foolish beginning, Brady. How are you? I am fine, although I hate being in the presence of a rattlesnake without my gun. Very interesting, policeman. I am a man of honor. You shall die.
What else would have happened to me?
A faster death. Now you shall know excruciating torture. Visitors. Look through the shaft, would you?
Wait. Two men, Master. Dressed in overalls.
Oh, the electricians.
Shall I admit them now, or have them wait until we finish with this white pig?
Go to the entry and hold them there for a few moments. Ready? You are in great luck. I haven't time to personally amuse myself with your death, so you will die more suddenly. Let us see now. Farho, Jim Lee, Take this man and securely fasten him in the jade room. Then take some copper wire and bind his feet and hands in it.
And electrocution?
Yes.
Oh, now listen, number one. Can't I go along on that job? They might not ground him, and if they don't, he'll only get 110 instead of 220 volts.
Sure. Let him help. Chop suey old stick.
Indeed, Brady, it is a good idea. I admire your courage, but you are a fool.
You're a fool to mess around with my death.
I think not. Can you enjoy a bit of whimsy? A little joke?
Yeah, shoot.
The electricians are coming to repair the lights. But is it not amusing to know that you will be electrocuted in the same repair that gives me light? Take the wretch away.
You won't get away with this, chop suey. I tell you.
You. Tell Wuji to admit the electricians now. Hurry, pigs. Get that last case out of here. And lock yourself in the basement with it. Make no sound. Is electric?
Yeah, he is electric. What's the matter? Did you try to gyp the city out of a few ampere hours?
No, Savvy. No gyp, sitter. Lights go out in humble restaurant. You fix it, Harry?
Yeah, sure. We'll fix it in a hurry. Come on with them tools, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, you better set them down here, I guess. And we'll start tracing the conduit here.
Do I hear noises on the roof?
Yeah, we got a line crew up on the top of the building. I guess the whole joint must have burned out at once.
Yeah, the whole district went kaplooey.
Is it customary for linemen to have such nice fingernails? Stand where you are. Both of you. You are covered by my very excellent automatic. Oh.
How do you like this very excellent Stilson wrench in the jaw? Huh?
Good work. I thought Wuji quiet for a while, too.
Now, let him in, Jack. And shoot anybody that blocks your way to the door. Oh, Brady. Brady, where are you? Brady! Oh! Turn the joint inside out, boys. Brady's still alive.
Hey, don't shoot, boss. Don't shoot. I ain't done nothing.
I see. Hey, thank heavens. All right, boys. Take that gorilla down to the main room. The rest of the boys ought to have quite a crowd down there by now. Say, listen, Brady. How in thunder did you expect anyone to read those wigwag signals with the blinds?
Well, you seem to have understood them all right.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal Agent. Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, Brent Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. A dull, gray spring morning in London. Scotland Yard is again stirred by reports of another series of brutal crimes on the outskirts of a coal mining district in Wales. Within 1 month, 4 deputies of the Department of Fair Weights and Measures have been attacked. And now...
Come on, Snooper. Drag yourself out of this truck.
Please don't beat me anymore.
Oh. No, I won't. Not anymore now. Step on the gas, Harry. Let him lay there and croak. Lucky for us again. Early morning and the mist.
Righto, Governor.
You're an amazing girl, Miss Beale.
There's no choice, Inspector. Besides, duty comes first. And then again, I think I'm going to like it.
You might not come back.
Oh, I must. There's too much life and fun in London I don't want to miss.
You might be away in Wales 2 or 3 months, perhaps longer.
Inspector, this is a chance I've wanted. There's adventure, danger, intrigue. That's why I gave up the idea of becoming a flower and butterfly instructor. Too tame.
All right. The assignment is yours. To sum it up again, a gang in Georgetown, Wales, has a grievance against the local Department of Weights and Measures. Find out who, how, and why.
I'll leave tomorrow. Goodbye, sir.
Good luck. Cheerio.
2 days later, Gwen Beale of Scotland Yard arrives in Georgetown, Wales, in the heart of the coal mining district. She assumes the name Sarah Holden, poses as a student of botany and insect life. It's spring. She's come to learn secrets about Mother Nature.
Yes? May I see the room for rent?
Certainly. Come in, please. This way. It's upstairs. Here we are, this room here. Nothing elaborate, but it's cozy. 10 shillings a week and an extra 10 you can board here.
Oh, I think I'll like it.
Not being too inquisitive, but what's a pretty girl like yourself doing in a grimy, dirty town like Georgetown?
Well,
Oh, yes, dear. I know. Running away from a romance. Sort of to forget.
Well, not exactly, Mrs.
Clyde.
How do you do? My name's Sarah Holden. I'm a student from up north.
Now, what can you study here except how black the coal is and how dirty?
That's just it. The professors in Glasgow wondered whether plant and animal life was affected much in coal mining country. I'm going to find out for them.
Well, it sounds kind of silly to me. But I've seen so many foolish things in my day. One more don't surprise me.
Thanks. Don't trouble yourself, Mrs. Clyde. I'll just put my bags here and unpack later.
Good. You're just in time for dinner, too. My Andy ought to be home any minute. Oh, you'll like him. He don't talk much. You know, working in the mines makes you strong and silent. He's both, but don't mind him.
Dinner was very nice. Too bad Mr. Clyde couldn't get home.
Late work at the mines, I guess.
Night work?
Well, sometimes. You see, they've been having a little trouble lately.
Oh, explosion?
No, worse.
Worse? Oh, I better get out of town.
Oh, nonsense, child. It's not really dangerous. Just some of the men scrapping about policies and prices and things like that.
Oh, I hope Mr. Clyde doesn't have any trouble.
Don't worry, dear. He can take care of himself. Besides, he's pretty friendly with the foreman of his mine.
Oh, that makes it easy.
Yes, especially when there's any argument about short weights and things like that. Oh, Andy and the boss get along.
Well, it's too complicated for me. I think I'll run upstairs and get some sleep.
So early? It's only past 10.
Yes, but I want to get out in the fields at dawn to pick some flowers that are at their very best under the morning dew. Good night.
Good night, and sleep well.
Hello there. How far to number 7 mine?
Only a half a mile if you shortcut through these fields.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. Not here, Andy. There's a girl over there in the brush.
Well, I'm glad you're keeping your eyes open, Harry.
Well, Andy, it wouldn't look so good doing it here, will it?
Now, let's move on fast.
Yeah.
Andy, I wonder what that means. Are you the foreman of mine number 7?
Right, lady. What do you want?
I'm Sarah Holden. I'm studying down here. Research for the university. Plant life.
Interesting. You'll find lots of it near here.
That's what I've been told.
I do research, too. Flowers.
Oh.
It's kind of a hobby with me. I like them. It's so different from this grimy business.
Tell me more, please.
Can't now. That's the whistle for the early shift. Come into town some evening, miss, to the flower shop.
Thanks. Goodbye. Thanks. Andy, or Mr. Clyde, I've had enough dinner. Mind if I turn on the radio?
Why?
Oh, Andy, now how rude. Can't you see she's lonesome, wants a little music, a little life?
Say, what do you get up so early every morning for?
Oh, daybreak is the best time to study plant life.
Yeah?
This is the Royal Broadcasting Company interrupting this dance music with a special news bulletin. The town of Georgetown, Wales reports that another of its weights and measures inspector has been kidnapped, beaten up, and dumped out of an automobile on the outskirts of town. This officer was picked up an hour later by a passing motorist and is telling his story to Scotland Yard.
Keep that infernal machine quiet.
Andy.
Shut up, you.
Excuse me, I'm going to my room. Good night.
Now, listen here, young lady. If I were you, I'd keep strictly to your flower picking and butterfly hunting. You see how people get into trouble?
Good girl, Gwen. Then what happened?
Inspector, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I was so worried about Andy Clyde. I didn't know whether he'd seen me that morning.
Yes, go on.
So at 4 this morning, I slipped out of the house and ran to the Georgetown Sheriff's office. After showing him my credentials, he commandeered the automobile that rushed me here to London.
Well, we're still pretty much in the dark about the guilty parties. What do you suggest as the next move?
That latest victim is here in London, isn't he?
Yes, we've sent him to the hospital. Bad bruises, 2 fractures.
Could he describe his assailant?
No,
What about the car?
nothing except that it was some kind of delivery truck.
His clothes, are they around?
Yes, we had them sent over from the hospital. Experts are studying the gunshot holes.
Inspector, let me see those clothes at once, please.
Certainly. Rankin, bring in that torn suit worn by the new Georgetown victim.
At once, sir.
No, thank you, Rankin.
May I examine the jacket?
Here, Gwen.
Dust. Pollen, I see.
What is it, Gwen?
I'm taking this to a chemical laboratory, of course, with your permission.
Well, what have you in mind next?
This is a pollen dust from some kind of flower, and I'm going to find out what kind of species. It may prove a clue. So long, Chief.
Flowers, butterflies, killers, pretty girls. Doesn't make sense.
3 days later, Gwen Gibson visits the laboratory to pick up the report.
We've discovered its origin, Miss Gibson.
You have the report?
Here, read it yourself.
Thanks. Pollen specimen found on victim's coat, undoubtedly from blossom of Flora dormiensis. This is a rare flower grown principally on island of Madagascar, almost unknown in British Isles except possibly in hothouses of private fanciers. Can be grown in quantities with proper care. All right, men, this is the shop. I'll go in alone. I'll signal if I need help. Watch through the window. Hello? Remember me?
Sure. You're the flower girl. You said you'd drop in, but I never expected...
Well, here I am, always ready to learn about flowers, about anything.
You know, miss, this is a pleasure. Nobody in this dreary town understands me and my love for flowers. That's why I like you. You seem to appreciate nature and beauty the way I do.
You spoke of rare flowers. I'd like to see some.
Oh, I have one to show you, my specialty. No one in this part of the country but myself has had a success with them. They're night lilies from Madagascar.
Oh, well, please.
Here's one in the flower pot, ready to sell. Isn't she a beauty?
Ah, so delicate, so fragrant.
Well, hello, Andy. The extra shift through so soon?
Hello, boss. Uh-huh. Ah, look who's here. So you sneaked away, eh? You owe me rent and board, lady.
I'll pay, both of you. Put up your hands.
Uh-huh.
And if you move an inch, those men outside the window will stop you.
Miss, you're making a mistake.
I think not. And if I am, headquarters in London will apologize. But they won't have to.
What's your racket?
Not mine. It's yours that Scotland Yard is interested in. You can explain those Georgetown sluggings and killings.
I should have known about talking to strange women.
You got me into this, Stevens. Now get me out.
Grand job, Gwen. And now will you dictate your story as you told it to me so we can prosecute at once?
All right, Chief. The flower shop was a hobby of Stevens. He thought he could use it as a cover-up for his treachery in the mines. Each day he would short-weight the miners on the coal they turned in. Then he'd keep the difference and pay for himself. When some of the men complained to the authorities, Stevens decided to get rid of the weights and measures inspectors. Here he made his mistake. He shouldn't have used his delivery car to take them for a ride, because the flower dust got in our eyes, the eyes of Scotland Yard.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent.
Federal agent.
Federal Agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime. Late one evening, officers of the Paris Sûreté of Police are talking with Monsieur Paul Boutier, President of the Bank of the Republic.
And so, Monsieur le Préfet, as President of the Bank of the Republic, I merely want to acquaint you with this fact. The bank has received a shipment of gold totaling 5 million francs. We shall expect every vigilance and protection from the Sûreté.
Oh, but of course, Monsieur Boutier. You may count on us.
The continued bank robberies of the past several months have worried me quite a good deal. Nothing must happen to this gold. It is for distribution to smaller banks, to replenish their reserves, you understand?
Perfectly, monsieur.
Good. Au revoir.
Good day. You have checked on the whereabouts of all bank robber suspects not yet apprehended, Diderot?
My men have, Monsieur le Préfet.
Well, at least André Lafarge is in the Bastille for a while. I think we may rest easy on that score.
Oui, monsieur. But Lafarge's Apache are not accounted for.
What? But I thought you said...
They have disappeared from their old haunts. Dropped completely from sight. Something is stirring, monsieur. I am almost positive of it.
Mean the gold?
Who knows? I think it might be well to be prepared. A guard detail should be stationed at the bank at all times until the gold is disposed of.
No, that would not stop them. It was only a stroke of good fortune that we trapped Lafarge. They're devilishly ingenious when it comes to bank vaults.
But Lafarge is their leader, and as long as he is safely out of the way in the Bastille...
Yes. Lafarge is in the Bastille, but he still directs their activities. Someone has taken his place. Every moment they're at large, plotting and scheming. Makes them that more dangerous. We must take steps to control this situation, Diderot.
In the name of the saints, stop your infernal pacing, my lord. You'll wake the dead.
I can stand it no longer, Lafarge. Cooped up in this cell, a slop they call food. It is too much.
Yes, but you will learn, my friend.
Lafarge. You remember my visitor yesterday, the old lady?
But yes, your aunt.
So the guards believe, but it was my partner, dressed as a crone. The pigs did not even suspect.
I have friends, too, on the outside.
Yeah, but while the guards were not looking, he gave me something. See this, Lafarge?
A gun. You intend to escape, then? Have you a plan?
Yes. When a guard makes his rounds. Are you with me, Lafarge?
You work fast. I am with you.
Only you must furnish a place to hide. These police of ours, they give you no rest. One may escape only to be caught again. Your friends will take us in?
Certainly. But we must plan carefully for tonight. It is a great risk. Here he comes, the guard.
Stand back. Get hold of him through the bars when he stops.
Lights out now.
Ready, Lafarge?
Ready.
What are you two doing in there?
Lafarge, Millard! Hey there! Get back!
Get the keys from my pocket.
All right. I have them. We must hurry.
Come on. Careful now.
Hey there! Stop! Stop!
We'll have to run for it.
So, I have kept my bargain. Eh, Millard? This is the place we hide out.
In a dance hall in the center of Paris, they'll find us.
Never. They will never think to look under their very noses. Besides, my men are here, and there is work to be done.
Work?
Oui. You have been my friend, Millard. I'm going to trust you. There, look out that window and tell me what you see across the street.
People walking, the Maison Bleue, and the Bank of the Republic.
Ah, the Bank of the Republic, and across the street. How near it is.
But I do not understand, Lafarge.
You will, my friend. You hear the music of the Apache downstairs, eh? Do you hear anything else?
No.
Good. Then it will interest you to know that even now my men drill a tunnel underground, under the street, to the bank vault. In a few short weeks, we shall have in our possession 5 million francs in gold. Think of it.
5 million francs.
Ah, you do not think it can be done, eh?
Oh, yes, but only if the police do not catch up with us and spoil the plans.
They will not even look for us. What do you think of that, Millard? Here, change your clothes, my friend. Henri has left these for us.
But I do not...
Go ahead. I need your prison clothes. You will see how cleverly we shall fool those pigs of the police.
On the following morning, the chief of the Sûreté receives a report that a mysterious gas explosion in the poorest section of the city has claimed as its victims Lafarge and Millard, the escaped men. A little later, Deputy Diderot enters the office.
Oh, Diderot.
Yes, monsieur.
Gendarme found the bodies of Lafarge and Millard early this morning. A gas explosion.
I know, Monsieur le Préfet. I know.
So badly mutilated were they that only their prison uniform offered identification. Oh, it's justice, Diderot. But perhaps you had better see them, eh?
I have already been there, monsieur.
So, did you find anything out of order? You say that very peculiarly.
It was quite surprising, Monsieur Vidal. Quite surprising.
So?
It would seem Lafarge and Millard are very much alive.
Much alive? What are you saying, Diderot? Surely the dead do not come to life.
Precisely, monsieur. The mutilated bodies were not those of Lafarge and Millard, but 2 dead bodies from the morgue, stolen from their slabs in the night.
Oh, Dieu. But how can you be sure? Oh, no, it's impossible. It's unbelievable.
Not at all. I checked our records on Lafarge and Millard both. Lafarge has very beautiful teeth.
You say teeth?
Oui, monsieur. Beautiful teeth. And they are his own. The mutilated man we originally supposed to be Lafarge has false teeth. All of them.
Well. And Millard?
A mole on his left shoulder. Not so, the supposed victim of the explosion.
We must redouble our efforts. They've attempted to throw us from the trail. The Sûreté is pledged to their recapture. One moment, Diderot. This may be of importance. Hello? Oh, yes. I'm listening. Yes, I understand. We shall not fail you. Au revoir, and good luck.
The call for which we have been waiting?
Diderot, it is tonight, at last.
I had best get my men. Everything is all right?
Thus far, yes, but it's dangerous. We must not fail. Everything must be in order, precise to the minute. Midnight.
I quite understand, monsieur. Till midnight, then.
Henri, how much farther?
Almost there, Lafarge. Then up through the floor of the vault, and it's ours. A matter of minutes.
We shall see the gold before midnight. It will be a task to carry it back.
Lafarge! Lafarge! We are through! They are cutting into the vault!
Fine. Come, my lord. Let us watch them enter the Bank of the Republic as Paris sleeps.
All right, Lafarge. I'm behind you.
Almost through. See? The acetylene torches are cutting a nice square for us. Easy there, men. Careful of that stone. Now, quiet, everybody. Yes. We are entering the bank. Come. Up with you, Henri. Yes. Now, you, Millard. Hurry there. Give me your hand. Now to gaze at the impregnable vault that no man can enter without the combination.
Your plan has worked to perfection. Now let's see where...
Quiet, quiet. I hear footsteps in the passageway, Lafarge.
Give me your gun, Henri. No one must interfere with us now.
Drop that gun, Lafarge!
My lord, you might prison me.
Yes, the Sûreté de Police. Did you really believe it's so simple a matter to escape from the Bastille?
Why, you...
Just stand where you are. Your game's finished, my man. Finished. Drop that gun!
Not yet, Millard!
Back against the wall, men! Back! Drop those guns! Millard, are you hurt?
In the arm, but I'm all right, Diderot. I thought you'd be late. They broke into the vault a little sooner than I expected.
We'll have that arm attended to immediately. You did a fine job, Millard.
What seems to be going on in here? Monsieur Diderot, what is the meaning of all this?
Ah, Monsieur Boutier. How fortunate that you are here.
I had important business tonight which kept me late at the bank. I heard the shooting. How did these men get in here, Diderot?
Tunneled under from the dance hall across the street, monsieur, and...
Pardon, Diderot. I think that Monsieur le Président already knows how these men entered the vault.
Eh? What's that?
Just what do you mean, sir?
I mean, monsieur, that you're a definite part of this plan. The instigator, in fact.
How dare you? This to me, the president
Unfortunate for you, Monsieur Boutier, that the dance hall lease was in your name. Lafarge told me of that, too.
You are sure of this, my lord?
Oui. He thought to receive the lion's share of the gold, even as he put the blame on the others and sought police aid.
Then be so kind as to accompany the gendarme, Monsieur le Président.
Oui, monsieur.
Take them all, men. Come, my lord. We shall see to the doctor about your wound. A hard job, well done.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade, as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime, the federal agent.
Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's modern crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, American Bureau of Investigation, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Federal agents from all countries join hands to blast criminal activity from the face of the earth. Federal agent, midnight in foggy London, and society is slumming in Limehouse, when suddenly one of its foremost members, young Tommy Fawcett, is shot down in cold blood. Before any policemen come to the scene, the assassin disappears, but Scotland Yard draws its net over dismal London. And all through the night, the police scrupulously comb every suspicious hideout for the criminal.
Say, you bloke there under the lamppost. What's your business?
Just passing away the time.
There's no lights in around here. Now get moving.
Well, where are you heading for, young fellow?
East End, sir.
Well, let's see your license. Oh, all right. Proceed.
Yes?
Seen any rough-looking characters around here, lady?
How can a person tell what another person looks like in all this fog?
Then early the next morning...
Who is it, please?
Scotland Yard.
Won't you come in?
Thank you.
You'll find Judge Fawcett in the study. Please, Inspector, he's mighty broken up.
I understand.
Come right this way, sir.
But don't you suspect any one particular person, Judge Fawcett?
Oh, how can I, Inspector? During this last month alone, I've sent 15 men to Dartmoor prison, and everyone vowed to avenge himself on my family.
That place where it happened.
It might have been any place in Limehouse. Tommy and his gay friends frequented many clubs of that sort. Undoubtedly, he was followed there.
I see. Then our only hope is to weed out all of Limehouse.
Oh, but isn't that an endless task?
It might be, except for this one thread of evidence. Look.
A revolver? You mean...
No, Judge. I'm not sure that this is the murderer's revolver. We found it near the bar after the shooting, however. It might have been dropped there by any one of many people. And another thing, this is a very weak link.
Why, Inspector?
Because there were no bullets in the carriage when we picked it up, and only one shot had been fired.
Yes, only one shot.
Sit down, Harmon.
Thank you, Inspector.
Now, as your first assignment from Scotland Yard, you're to find the murderer of Tommy Fawcett.
Poor kid. Shot down in cold blood.
That's what makes this criminal so dangerous. He'd do it again.
I understand.
Now, one thing is sure. He hasn't been able to leave England. In fact, he's still in London.
Then the chances are that he's hiding out someplace in Limehouse.
That's the way we feel about it. However, we're not sending you out cold.
Oh, you have some kind of clue?
Yes. Here's a copy of the fingerprint taken from a revolver found at the scene of the crime. You see, in the first place, we're not sure it's the murderer's weapon.
I see.
So you have two jobs. One, to match this fingerprint.
And the other?
To draw out a confession if he is guilty.
All right, Inspector. I'm on my way.
Good luck, Harmon. But remember, it may take you a day, or a week, or a month.
Not 1 month, but 6 months later, Harmon is working in Limehouse as a piano player in Mully's where Tommy Fawcett had been murdered.
Beautiful music, Blondie. Do you know the old roast beef of England?
That reminds me, gorgeous. I have to wait on that table in the corner. I'll be back in a minute. There. What'll it be, mister?
Well, make it a whiskey and soda and don't stop to play no tune on the way.
Oh, so you don't like my music, eh?
Sure, I likes music, but I like whiskey better.
Right, here, boss. Coming right up. So, you like my music now, Doran?
Oh, sure, Blondie. After 3 whiskeys, anybody in Limehouse would like your music.
Well, as long as the whiskey holds out, I'm sure of my job.
For a guy who works for a living, you're pretty regular. How about Annie Laurie?
Right out. But it'll cost you another drink.
Aye, wise up. Bring over a couple of whiskeys.
Well, Inspector, it took more than half a year, but I've matched the fingerprints.
And who is it, Harmon?
His name is Duds Doran, a pickpocket.
Know anything about him?
Yes, his brother was sent up to Dartmoor 8 months ago for life.
By Judge Fawcett?
By Judge Fawcett.
The versatile Harmon now has his first job completed. By taking the fingerprints on each glass, as it was used in the cafe by his customers, he finally came to Doran. After reporting to his inspector, Harmon returns to Limehouse and to Doran.
Come on, Blondie. How's about sitting down here with me?
Sorry, Doran, you know what the boss says. No mixing with the customer.
All right, here, fellow. And I'll go up the piano with you, huh? Come on, let's go. Want another whiskey, Blondie?
Make this one on me. Hey, Krusty, a couple of straight.
Don't you ever get tired flying that thing?
Sure, I get tired, but I like it.
You're a funny guy. What do you like about it?
Oh, makes me remember things.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Here are your drinks. 2 shillings, please.
Take it out of my pie, Krusty.
Well, here's to you, Blondie. And to your memories.
Drink her down, then. And here's to memorize.
Right. What's that there song you're playing?
Oh, it's just an old one. Name of it's A Long Way Back Home. You know, it reminds me of things.
Yeah? What kind of things?
Oh, just things. Old memories. You know.
You I don't know. What's it remind you of?
Oh, all right. Don't get excited. I'll tell you. It reminds me of me old man. It's a long way...
Back home?
No, to Dartmoor.
Dartmoor? What's that got to do with you?
Plenty.
Oh, wait a minute. Aye, why, sir? Couple more whiskey. Double whiskey. Now, look here. What's this here about Dartmoor?
Well, it's... my old man rooms there.
What's he up for?
Smuggling.
It's funny. So's my brother.
Well, sometimes I wish I was there, I do. At least he gets fed regular.
Oh, don't you believe it? It's rotten. When's your old man getting out?
He ain't. He's a lifer, he is.
Here you are. 2 doubles, like you said. And that makes 4 shillings. And listen, it's not out of your pay, Blondie. And the reason is you ain't got no more pay coming.
Shut up, you. Here's your money.
Oh, thanks, fella. Well, come on now. Let's drink to the relatives.
Right-o. To your old man and my kid brother.
You know, me old man would like a bit of this, he would.
Yeah, sure. It's a rotten place. They get style bread, that's all.
I wish I could get the old man out of
There
here.
ain't a chance. Too many guards.
Well, I'll make it up to him.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got even.
Yeah. Well, I'll get old Judge Fawcett.
I beat you on that one.
You're crazy. The judge is still sending him up there.
Yeah, but I fixed his son up. I mowed him down right here in front of this here cafe.
Oh, now, half a mile. You're kidding.
I ain't kidding. That's what made me think of it. Some guy was playing it right on the piano right here.
Playing? Playing what?
He was playing it. It's a long while back home.
Michael Doran, you have heard the verdict of the jury. And so for the murder of Thomas Fawcett, I hereby sentence you to hang by the neck until you are dead. Dead. Dead.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent.
Federal agent. Federal agent, backbone of today's crusade against crime. Scotland Yard, French Sûreté, Canadian Northwest Mounted. These men are joined in a modern crusade against crime.
At 5 minutes to 3 o'clock, one July afternoon, the cashier and teller of a small-town bank are talking.
5 more minutes and we'll put him away for the day.
Yeah.
Ed Williams come in and cover that overdraft today?
Yeah, he came in about noon. Oh, initial this cash count, will you, Mr. Wood?
Oh, yes, yes. Take care of those 2 customers first, Roy.
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
Break this 20 for me, will you, kid?
Sure.
Listen, don't make a sound, kid. This is a stick-up. Get that other guy, Jack. Okay.
Mr. Wood!
Quiet, you fool!
It's a hold-up!
You asked for it!
Oh!
Set that game up! Hey, you, shove that case into this bag and make it snappy.
Yes, sir. Don't shoot, for God's sake. I have a
Fill
family.
this bag up and quit your yapping. How's it outside, Jack?
Still clear, Harv.
There's your money. Every cent. I swear it to you.
Okay, come out of there, you.
Don't kill me. I won't say anything.
I know you won't. You're going with us.
When I called out to Mr. Wood, the man shot him. Oh, it was terrible.
Now, try to remember, Miss Rice, just what this man looked like.
I told the police.
We're from the Federal Bureau. And while it's a matter for your state police, we're naturally interested in the case.
You see, Miss Wright, it might be someone we've been tracing for some time.
Well, he was dark, heavy black eyebrows.
Mustache?
No,
How heavy would you say he was?
well, about your size.
That'd be 175. How was he dressed?
Well, he looked like a garage mechanic. Both of the men were wearing overalls.
The man in the car, too?
I didn't see the man in the car.
Now, let me get this straight. These 2 men came in just before 3 o'clock. They walked up to young Martin's window and asked him to change a $20 bill.
Yes, sir.
Young Martin resisted, and they shot him.
Yes. They made Mr. Wood, the cashier, get in the car with them, and then they drove away.
Yeah. All right, Chief, thanks.
Now what?
Local police just identified the number 1 bandit as Harvey O'Donnell. Gas station man saw him in a car headed south.
That means the hoodlum with him is named Jack Crisato.
That's right.
You think they'll get him? They'll catch him?
Sure, they haven't a chance.
Why aren't you joining the search?
We're federal men, Miss Wright. As yet, we have no interest in the matter, but,
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, they did, huh? All right. Steve, it's in our lap. Those mugs just threw Woods, the cashier, out of their car at Middletown. That means they've crossed the state line. Sister, that's where they made their mistake. They're federal meat now.
Once again, federal agents take up the trail of 3 dangerous criminals. Leaping into their high-powered roadster, federal agents Steve Wilson and Blaney Smith set out for Milltown. Throwing on their brakes in front of a wayside service station.
Hey, buddy. You seen a gray sedan with 3 men in it this afternoon?
Nope.
Thanks. You might try that fellow on the other side of the street there.
Yeah.
Hey, seen anything of a gray sedan with 3 men in it?
Friends of yours?
Might be.
Yep, I seen them about half hour ago. In fact, I sold them some gas.
What'd they pay you with?
$5 bill, new one.
You got it with you?
Yep, got it in my pocket.
Let me see it.
Here's you fellas are mighty interested in something that ain't none of your business.
Come on, let's see it.
Well, all right. Well, here.
What are the serial numbers on, Blaney?
M2101478.
Yeah. Check. That's one of them, all right. Step on it, kid. We're hot on the track.
Hey, come back. You got my bill. Hey, you darn crooks, I'll have the law on you.
With the trail growing warmer, federal agents close the gap between them and the fleeing bank robbers. With his eye close to the road, Steve Wilson keeps his roadster pounding in pursuit of the fugitive. Suddenly...
What's the matter?
Hop out and take a look at the road back there.
Right. Your hunch was right, Steve.
There's tracks leading off the highway onto that dirt road.
How do they check with those tread measurements we took back there at the bridge?
Perfect. They cut across here and turned up that road.
That'll take them right back onto 66. Right back where they came from.
Sure. They're plain smart, doubling back in their tracks.
Hop in, buddy. We're off.
Okay.
With tires screeching on the turns, Federal agents Smith and Wilson close in on the fleeing car. Just before dusk, on the outskirts of a small town, less than 50 miles from where the chase started.
Look, that's them, Steve.
Right. Watch now. We'll pull up behind them.
Look out, Steve. They're shooting at us.
I'll show them two can play that game. Climb out on the running board.
Keep your eye on that road, big boy, and I'll give them something to think about.
I'll keep her on the road. Aim for the tires. Hey, you're shooting too high, Blaney.
Now what's wrong?
Shot in the motor somewhere. Acts like the distributor.
Of all the rotten luck.
Well, hang on. We'll pull over to the side of the road.
Just when we're getting close. Next time I'll get a horse.
However, unknown to the Federal agents, two of their shots had taken effect. In a blood-stained car 2 miles ahead.
We gotta stop, I tell you. We gotta.
We're stopping as soon as it's safe. No sooner.
But I'm bleeding to death, I tell you. That G-man punctured an artery.
Wind this shirt around it and stop yapping.
Harv, you gotta stop. Look, there's a doctor. Sign says so.
We're too hot to stop.
Well, listen, Harv. I'll bleed to death before if you don't get me to the town. It'll take just a minute. Pull up.
All right.
You'll have to help me in. My leg's paralyzed.
Okay. Lean on me. And remember, you got shot in a hunting accident. The sick doc won't know the difference.
My leg's something awful hard. Oh.
Well, just take it out when we get to the city and we'll hole up somewhere and get you a good doc. Remember, it was a hunting accident.
Right. Oh, yes?
Doctor live here?
I'm Dr. Martin, yes.
Well, I want you to look after a friend of mine, Doc. Got himself shot in a hunting accident.
Oh, that's too bad. Come right in.
It's my leg, Doc.
Mm-hmm, I see. Oh, it's a nasty mess there. Come, hop up on this table. I usually have my wife here to help me, but she's uptown on some business.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, how did you say it happened?
Hunting accident. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Say, Doc, we didn't come here to palaver. We came to get that leg looked after.
I see. Now, this man should really be sent to a hospital.
Nothing doing. I'm taking him up to the city to a real hospital. All I want is a temporary job.
I see. Well, there isn't much that I can do. Swab it out and sterilize it a little.
Yeah, well, that's all we want.
Well, I can do that much. Now, let me see. Better cut his pant leg, if you will.
What are you looking for?
Oh, it beats all. I had a bottle of iodine here. I wonder what became of it.
Well, hurry up, Doc, will you?
My wife must have thrown it out with the rest of the bottles.
Well, ain't you got nothing else that'll disinfect it?
No, I haven't.
Well, ain't this a fine fix?
I tell you what you can do. If you hurry, you'll find old Pop Weaver still up at the corner drugstore.
Huh? Nothing doing.
Now, if you'll take this prescription up there, he'll fix you up in a hurry. Bring it back, and we'll fix your friend's leg.
We'll wait till we get to the city.
All right. But I'm telling you, there'll be gangrene set in before you've driven 10 miles.
Beat it out and get the stuff, Harv. We'll have time.
It'll only take a minute.
Okay. Give me the prescription.
All right. Here you are.
Say, there's a lot of writing on here for a bottle of iodine.
Oh, those Latin names spread out all over the sheet. Funny, they never learn to abbreviate. Come, you better hurry. Pop will be closing up. Well, you were gone long enough. Did you get it?
Yeah. That's a wonder. That hick druggist had me waiting 15 minutes for a bottle of iodine.
Well, probably had to dissolve some crystals. Shake it up good.
How's the leg feel?
Pretty tough.
Who's that?
Oh, my wife, probably. Got her hands full of bundles. She's just in time to help me bandage this leg now. I'm coming, Mary.
Up with your hands, men.
What the?
Drop it! That'll teach you to pull a gun on federal men.
Sorry I had to give you another patient to care for, Doctor.
That's quite all right.
Nice work, Doc. Writing a message to the druggist in Latin telling him to call the cops.
It was the least I could do, gentlemen. I was quite interested in seeing justice done in this case.
You don't know what a job you did, Doc. These are the fellas that held up the First National and killed a young teller named Martin.
Yes, I know, gentlemen. I'm Roy Martin's father.
Listen for our next presentation of thrilling stories related to this modern crusade, as each nation calls upon its chief bulwark against crime. Federal agent!